Oh, let me.
No,
Hello, hello, hello.
that's a
It is. I don't even know what day it is. Wednesday, right? Yes, Wednesday, and it's time to color. I have my. I think I'm muted. Am I muted? No, Ron is muted. Sorry. I'm here with Coloring with Ron and Miss Southern Belle. And we're just going to do some more coloring tonight because we like hanging out with each other and we like coloring. So those are two things that we
I'm
can do
getting
together. So I am coloring this color by number book again. And I'm going to be doing it with markers. Miss Southern Belle, what are you up to there?
I'm using these.
Ooh,
Can you see them?
yeah. Is that a sparkly gel pen?
Well, it's sparkly and it's flat, so I'm going to use both of them when I do mine, but they'll be different colors.
Mm-hmm. And what about coloring with Ron? What's he up to tonight? A mandala.
He went to the bathroom or something.
Oh, okay.
no. He is up to 7.2 usually. Usually.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm coloring a mandala with some markers, my little Crayola markers.
Okay. Well, sounds good to me. I'm trying this with markers tonight, so I have a piece of paper behind it. I'm hoping it doesn't bleed through and ruin my beautiful book here that Miss Southern Belle sent me.
Well, I would put a piece of paper if you're using markers.
Yeah, I got a piece of paper behind it. So it seems like it's going to be
lagging. I'm using the green glitter.
Okay.
For the eyes. What are you using?
I'm using these markers because some of the things on this page are fine point and some of them are wider. So this marker has both ends here. So
little tip, if you have something bleed through, you can always get you some white out where it bleed through.
Okay.
So that's just to let you know if it does bleed through, you can get that white out.
You can fix it, yeah. So I'm experimenting tonight with this. I'm trying it. I used it on one of the mandalas before and I really liked the result. It kind of feels more like painting. So it's perfect.
So I hope everybody had a good day today.
Yeah, it was a busy day. I was at work all day, so yeah.
You won some gloves.
What'd you say?
You won some gloves on It's Me Angie's.
I did. Yeah, we were all on Miss It's Me Angie's live today. If you don't know her, you should. She's an awesome lady and a friend of us all. And occasionally she does giveaways. And today she had a giveaway for the ladies, which was makeup. And she had one for the gentlemen today. And I won that one. And it was a choice between some gloves that were like, for yard work and stuff, or a keychain. So I chose the gloves. I figured I'm sure there'll be stuff to do in the yard this summer. So yeah, that was very, very nice of her.
Those gloves are from where her husband works at a chemical plant.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to send them a box of donuts. I'm just kidding. I'm just being funny. Wouldn't that freak them out if they got a box of donuts? Hi, you got a box of donuts from Scott.
Yeah, they're going to be like, what the heck? Yeah, so. Did you ever win something on there?
Yeah, I won a necklace with a cross.
Nice.
I was surprised because I was sitting there wrapping somebody's gift. And I just threw in a number. Oh, Life with Ron gave you a super chat.
Thanks, Life with Ron. You're the best, buddy.
I'd rather give you an Amazon card.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Because that's the way to go,
Yeah. Nora said she sent her a boy prize. What was it, Nora?
Nora, I got something from Nora today too. I'm going to do a mail call.
Oh, cool.
Her and Ace Surfer sent me something. It's been a while since I've been to the mailbox because I've been feeling kind of green.
Yeah.
So I have a mail call to do. I
Oh,
guess.
she got the gloves too. Oh, okay. Nora got the gloves too. Well, that's perfect for you with your gardening.
Yeah.
I'm excited to check out more of your channel, your gardening channel, Nora. I've only had time to
Put up
look at.
your link for your garden channel,
Yeah,
Nora.
drop your link. Oh, I have to.
I'm
Let me see. Do I
terrible.
have you as a moderator? I gotta look on
She's
my
a
phone.
mod.
Okay, good. I know it's like I have to do the one thing on the phone and one thing on the computer. And
Yeah. I got the phone beside me plugged
okay.
up so I can see people coming in.
Okay. Yeah. So let's see. Here we go. Okay, perfect. I'm still learning here, even though
Yeah,
I've
you
done this
need
on my
to
other
get
channel
at
many.
least 2 devices to do a live.
It gets confusing, but Nora's a pro because she's live very
All the
often.
time.
Yeah,
Just build. Yeah.
I love that. I wish I was not busy during the day working all the time, and I would love to do lives. Then it seems like that's when people are available and looking for something to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it would be a disaster if I tried to do it while I was working. Somebody would be walking in my office every 2 minutes. The phone would be ringing all the time, which is not work.
I know that it's not a good idea. Work's working.
Right.
This is this. Yeah. You have to.
Even if
Yeah.
I'm on my lunch hour, I wouldn't do it because,
You only get so many minutes for lunch, right?
yeah, I mean, I try to just, I try to take an hour or less, but I'm usually so damn tired. Half the time I end up taking a nap. I shut my office door.
Oh, really?
I turn off the light, and I recline in my chair and take a nap.
Well, it's your lunchtime. You can do what you want.
I know.
I know some places have gyms.
Yeah. It was funny because, a lot of us do that at lunch, and I would never have done that, but one of my coworkers started doing it years ago. So I thought, well, what the hell, I'll do it. Well, now I'm always
That's a
tired.
big Chinese thing.
Yeah, I feel Chinese when I do it.
Well, no, it's a big it's a big thing coming from the Chinese. They say it's healthy to do that.
Oh, okay.
They've been doing it for years. They go and lay down, take a nap. Well, it's a big thing. You go and you go to sleep in their little. They have like rooms for that in China.
Well, I can vouch for it. It's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, it's good for you.
I was telling my dad that, my dad was a big executive, and I was mentioning it to him, and he said, "What? You do what at the office?" I said, "Yeah, I take a nap." I said, "Well, what did you do? I mean, didn't you used to take a nap when you were working?" He said, "Hell no, I would never take a nap."
My sister needs to take a nap when she's at work. I don't see why she does. That's a big thing in China. You can choose. Do you want to take a nap? You want to eat,
Well, years ago, before I had an office, when I was a lot younger, occasionally, not often, but if I was super tired, like if I had been out really late the night before or whatever, sometimes I would go to my car and take a nap in the back seat.
Yeah, it's a big corporate thing in China where they, like, if you want to take a nap, it's like so much money for 15 minutes, and they have the seat, the air conditioning, and they have water or something, coffee when you get up or something.
So if anybody ever complains about it, I'm just going to tell them I'm
No,
half
because
Chinese.
it's known to help their minds. It helps your mind. It's a big health issue.
Yeah, I'm going to tell them it helps my mind. Not that I'm just dead tired.
Yeah, it helps you get through the day or something.
Yeah.
It was a big thing about it.
I'm going to go with that. Yeah.
Where'd life with Ron go?
Ron, where are you?
He's
Ron.
probably He's probably gone to another life.
He went.
What? No, I'm here.
Are you sleeping? Did you take a nap?
Are you
No,
doing the
I'm just-
Chinese thing?
I'm just coloring away and relaxing.
Oh,
Right, listening to you guys talk.
okay.
I don't, because I interrupt a lot, so I like listening.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ron. You can.
Well,
No,
feel
I
free
like
to
listening.
Blurt it out whenever you want.
No, if I have something to say that I want to say about, I'll say it.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
listening for you, buddy.
I thought you were over Noni Mace, giving her a little action shot.
You're probably over 9.
I only have one camera.
Do you ever
don't know
take a
about
nap
you,
at
Nora.
work, Nora?
She has a security job. I don't know if she can take one there. She should.
Oh, that would be the best.
What'd she say?
You know, I want to tell you about. She's laughing. I worked with a lady years ago, and she had formerly been a security guard at a bank in Chicago. You know, they would always have a security guard posted at the bank, you know, at the door. And this woman, she, bless her heart, she was just real sassy or whatever. And she said, I said, "Oh, how did you like being a security guard?" She said, "Well, I liked it, but one day I forgot my gun at home. And that was the day that we got robbed."
Oh,
So
no.
she said, the burglar busted in and said, "Give me all your money." And she said, "The money's over there," and ran out the door.
Oh, my Lord.
And that was the end of her security career.
Oh,
I said, "Yeah, you know what? You may not be cut out for that."
well, you're really not supposed to fight with them. You're supposed to let them have it anyway.
Right, but I think you're supposed to remember to bring your gun
Um,
and not leave it at home.
That's my philosophy too. Don't fight with them. Just let them have it.
Oh.
I let them have it whenever they want it. Don't take it. Just ask for it. It's like,
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, so that's how security works, I guess. Well, I was watching stuff on TV about all these people just bursting in, you know, burglar or robbing, you know.
oh, yeah. They do that
bars.
in malls now.
Yeah. Well, they were doing it in Chicago. They flooded. Thousands of them flooded down in the downtown area, and just were attacking random people. And they don't show that on the street. It was like on a Twitter thing, and they were
Yeah.
like, "You didn't see this on the news because they don't show it." But there was just a
No.
woman there. They just surrounded her and started beating her for absolutely no reason. It was really horrible, you know. So, yeah, and you just never know. What you're going to be totally defenseless in a situation like that where you're
No, I've been
surrounded.
approached by a guy who was, you know, I was in the city of Atlanta. I was approached by a guy, and he came up and he said, because you know, and he said, "Do you have any money?" And I said, money, where you got money? They said, "Oh shit, no, you're
She's
messed up."
crazy.
Yeah, he left me alone.
My friend would
Probably laugh.
she would always see the same people, you know, and I would be on the phone with her, and I would hear in the background, "Spare some change," and I'd be like, "Oh, I know where you are." And every day the person would move at, you know, in the morning at this corner, in the afternoon in another one, so I could always tell where she was. But one day she said, "Well, I'm gonna give her something. I'm gonna buy her some lunch." And so she said, "You want something to eat? I'll buy you something to eat." And she said she went and got her McDonald's, and she brought it back, and the lady said, "I don't want McDonald's. I want Chinese food." And she said, "Well, I bought you McDonald's, you know." And she said, "No, follow me down here through the alley." And she said, "Forget it. You can have the McDonald's or you can have nothing." I'm not following you down an alley. God knows
You
what's
would have got rolled.
Totally. So, you know, you can't do. That's a sad thing. You know, you want to help somebody, but there's limits, you know.
Yeah. I tell them, there's this one lady, it's in our all the time picks me out. I must be a target. She says, "Do you have any change?" I said, "Ma'am, I feel so bad for you. I'm gonna call the police and see if I can't get you any help because
Hmm.
you've been out here sweating." No, no, I'm sorry. She was running. I started. I called. I said, "I'm gonna call the police." I never seen anybody move so fast in my life.
Yeah.
You
You
know,
feel you feel very sad for people who are genuinely, you know, in need, but unfortunately,
yeah, but
there's
the
so
police
many.
will help them too. They'll help them get something to eat and stuff. They ain't gonna hurt them.
I don't think most of them probably really need something to eat. Unfortunately, they're
Panhandling
yeah.
in the malls. I never seen that lady move so fast. She moved, and she was a big woman. I said, "Dang, girl, you go." Yeah, and I couldn't find her. Well, Jesus, that's what I'm going to start doing. She bothers me too.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
even knocked on my windshield one time. That made me nervous.
Oh man, I was in Chinatown once, and I was with a friend, and all of a sudden, a homeless person jumped on the hood
Oh my
and
God.
wanted to clean the windshield, but they jumped on the hood,
Oh my.
and I was like, get off," yelling through the window and stuff, and they wouldn't get off. And so I turned on the sprinklers. They still just wouldn't get off the hood, so I had to drive and turn a corner and throw them off.
Or call the police.
Mm-mm. They don't even respond to stuff like that. I just had to I just drove slowly and let them roll off.
And did you sing Rolling?
I mean, I felt bad. That's horrible to say, but it's like, you don't know what people are capable of, Are they going to like bust the
I had a
window?
lady come up and hit my car one time. I was going so slow, but she walked out in the middle of the street and just touched my car. And the mother said, "What the heck is that?" My mom was alive then. I'm like, "I don't know, but I'm not gonna." She just took her hand and hit the front end of my car
Hmm.
with her hand. I'm like, I kept on going. I said, "I ain't gonna stop and say anything to her. She'll try to do something to me."
Well, remember, if they jump on your hood, just turn on the sprinklers.
Turn on the sprinkler and drive slowly.
Yeah, let them make a left and let them roll.
I've had them throw glasses of ice water and Coca-Cola on my car one time when I go down a certain area. So I just don't go that area anymore unless I have to.
Mm,
It's only a have to time.
yeah.
Certain places you don't go to in Atlanta,
Mm.
and that one I never went to anymore.
Yeah, you feel bad, but
But it's actually It's actually in Cobb County. It's
really?
out there near Powder Springs area. That's really not a good area.
Oh, okay.
You got all these
Oh,
crazy.
did I ever tell you? I've only been to Atlanta once, and this was years ago. I mean, I was like in high school, I was probably around, yeah, late teens, early 20s, or something like that. We
Yeah.
were going to Florida, and it was me and my friend. We were driving there to get to my parents' place in Florida. Well, we got we went to get some gas and we pulled off into Atlanta,
Yeah.
and it was during what did they used to call it? Freaknik.
Yeah, the Freaknik, yeah.
Freaknik. And we were like, "Oh my god, what the heck's going on?" It was all these naked people on motorcycles. And it was just everywhere.
Oh
So
yeah, you don't want to be
someone
around when that's
rear-ended
going on.
Yeah, someone rear-ended. I was driving my parents' car to bring it down to Florida for them, and we were going to fly back later. They plowed into the back of the car with a motorcycle. The guy was buck naked, and it was like people were surrounding the car. It was like a sea of people. So it was like, what do you even do? Like the guy seemed fine, and he was totally wasted. We just kept going.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Yeah. I wasn't going to get out of the car.
Well, you should have took a picture of the person.
It was so long ago. It was before, like, you had cell phones with cameras and all that. So we just drove, we just kept on going. But it wasn't like you could even drive away. I mean, it was like crawling. But people were wasted, high, and just falling off motorcycles. It was
I know, and I'm
unbelievable.
surprised that they let that happen in Georgia like that.
Mm. They don't do it anymore, huh?
No, they don't.
Yeah.
They've cleaned it up a bit. I mean, I'm all
It was
for having a
crazy.
good time,
It was insane.
but don't trash the Georgia or the state you live in while you're having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. You can't even let people have a good time because they don't know how to act civil, you know.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're having a good time, but act civil. This is our taxpayers' money too. I mean, they throw beer cans. It's just like here around 4th of July, they're going to do fireworks, but they leave trash all over the place.
This was like there were people screwing in the street.
Man, I missed some fun, didn't I?
Yeah, you would have gotten an eyeful, let me tell you. It was like too insane, you know. But that was my time at Freaknik. Didn't mean to go.
Yeah, Freaknik's dangerous.
Yeah. But I'll never forget it. Two teenagers driving through Freaknik.
Driving through Freaknik.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, I feel for you.
My parents were like, well, we did call them and tell them, we're like, yeah, this is what happened. You know, what should we do? Like after we got out of there, and they're like, well, you already left, right? And they're like, yeah, you know, we didn't know what was going to happen. And they said, forget it. We'll just call the insurance company, you know, and somebody rear-ended you, and
at the Freaknik.
Yeah.
Because you didn't know what was going to go on.
No, we just got off to get gas. We didn't know. I never even heard of it, you know.
Yeah.
Who knew that was even a thing? I mean, if you were from Atlanta, you probably would know, but
I knew about it. I knew not to go downtown. I know all about it. Well, it's not, you know, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
And, you know, not everybody's like that, you know.
Mm-hmm. I should have called you first and said, Miss Bell, you know about Freaknik?
Oh, yeah, we know about the Freaknik. We know how they leave trash behind, no respect. You know,
yeah.
That they don't even care about our state of Georgia that we live in. They don't mind trashing it. You know, if they made it, you know, an innocent, clean thing, I'm all for it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're trashing our state of Georgia and stuff like that, then that's just wrong in every way. You should have a Freaknik group come up later to clean up.
Yeah, well, that's true.
No, it's just out of respect for our state too, you know.
Yeah.
I'm for, you know, any kind of fun, you know. But unless when it comes to hurting others and trashing and disrespecting others, then that's where I don't like it.
Well, it definitely gave me quite an impression, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it's an experience. Mm-hmm. I've been to Florida when they had their Black Florida.
Is that like Freaknik?
Yeah, but it's in Florida. They're wearing bathing suits and all, and they were really good because they told them, you know, you better not come in here with it. You know, I guess they saw how they did in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so can't do that in Florida. They'll lock you up. You know, but it's okay to have fun. I'm all for fun, but don't trash people's state and be disrespectful, you know.
Yeah.
You know, that's like me going to their area and pull up all their tomato vines and eat their tomatoes or something. I don't know, but not everybody's like that. There's some good ones out there, good hearts. Because I used to know a guy named Robert King. I tell you what, that guy was my heart. And he passed away. He died of cancer. It about killed me. But he worried about racism too towards whites. And I told him if he ever wanted to go anywhere, I'd go with him. And he said vice versa. So he's a good man. He was a good man. He was a good man. He was a good man. There's some good people out there.
There's a lot of good people. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
There's a lot
that's
of great people, and it's like,
and both races are the
oh
same.
yeah, every
Way.
race for sure.
It's trashy. It's mean. Some are disrespectful to each other. I don't like that because then it gives me a bad look if I'm white and then a white person does something bad to a black person. I don't like that because that's me. You're messing up my color. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't like that. That's just the way a lot of my friends felt that
Sure.
saw that, and they said, that really hurts my heart because I'm not like that. No, you're my BF. There's just some wild, trashy people out there in every race. I mean,
those pens work.
Huh?
Those pens work great. Those pens are looking great on your picture there.
The glittery
so
ones.
Yeah, so beautiful.
But boy, they go out.
Yours is looking good too, Ron. What are you using? Your twistables or are you using markers? Oh, he's got markers too, I think. Okay.
Are you putting something under your marker so it won't seep through?
Maybe.
Life with Ron?
It doesn't look like it seeped through at all. Yeah. Perfect. Looks good. Keep going. The thing with the color by numbers is you have to really hunt for these numbers, and I'm trying to do all the numbers of that particular color at once.
Well, you don't really have to do those numbers. You can
like to, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just good. There you go. That's your... I don't do nothing by numbers.
No.
I even go out of the line if I want to.
You're a rebel when it comes to
I'm a reckless colorer. I'm a rebel with a pen. I mean, some people like to be, my sister's like that. She's like, no, let's just do it this way. It's the way it's supposed to look. I'm like, give me that. Let's do it this way. She says, you're out of control. I said, no, but isn't it fun? Well, where's all the people? Where's all our friends?
Probably having dinner.
Probably.
Or they don't like coloring, which is possible.
Probably.
Coloring is sort of a niche thing. You either love it or hate it. There is no in between. No.
Some of them I don't like coloring. I've got some real technical ones. I sent you that one because I didn't want to do it. That one looked technical.
It is, but
I'm sending this to somebody. I don't want to do it.
Yeah. Did you order this on Amazon?
I order a lot of stuff from Amazon. Yeah.
They have a lot of selection.
Yeah, but now they got that other company called TEMR or TEMU Trim or something like that, and they said they're cheaper than Amazon.
I never even heard of that.
No, I said, that's all I need is to join another place like that. I'll be in packages up to my hoo-hoo.
I never even heard of it.
I have packages I haven't even showed. I'll show you something I got from Tuesday morning a long time ago. I'm going to give it away. But I think it's pretty. I'll show y'all. Y'all freak out.
Do they still have Tuesday morning?
Some places, but this has been a while back when they were.
Yeah, we used to have one a couple of blocks away. And it closed.
I got this one way back. Let's say, I'll say 5 years. Maybe longer than that. Because that's when they had all the good prices. I'll show you what I got.
Let's see.
And this is Gone with the Wind. This is one of those Madame Alexander dolls.
Oh. You got that on Tuesday morning?
I got this way back on Tuesday morning. Isn't she adorable?
Yeah.
Scarlet Picnic. Isn't she a cutie pie?
Wow.
That's that Irish look.
Wow. How
Now,
much was that?
it wasn't that much. It was like $12 or something.
Really? I know back in the day that brand used to be like very, very expensive.
It's now back up to its high price. It's coming back up. But this was way back, and I gave it to my sister, and she said, "Want to give this to Angie?" I said, "I don't know if I want to give that to Angie. I don't think Angie's that Irish girl. I know an Irish girl, but I want to think about it because
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like, you think about people."
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Ron. I appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah. I heard they're going to start taking more money out of your super chats.
Oh, yeah?
So what we need to do is run like the commercials. You need to put like 15 commercials in this one live. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what do you say? You need to tell the Scott Explorer how to do it. She don't put many commercials. I'm running her now. She don't have many commercials. We need to run each other's playlists.
Were you in? Did you know that the Guru is back, Miss Bell?
Oh yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
Didn't
That
you
was
see
good.
me?
I must have. When I'm during the day, I'm like working. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of listening and not watching. I mean, I occasionally look, so I probably missed you.
Yeah, I was in there.
I guess he was pretty sick, huh? Or something. I don't
He
know.
had a problem with his leg.
Oh, okay.
So he had to have help from family member to help him. But he said, "I'll be glad when I get home, because I tell you what, ain't nothing like sleeping in your own bed." I know, right?
Yeah. Well, he was gone for a long time, and I wondered whatever happened to him,
Oh, but he was around. He was watching other people. He just didn't. He couldn't go live.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well, now I see he has a whole new channel. He said he deleted his old channel, and
he does that pretty often. He's a deleter. He doesn't keep his same channel. He just deletes all his.
I always just know him as Guru, but do you know the name of his channel while we're talking
He's had
about
so
it?
many names I couldn't begin to tell you.
The Card Guru, maybe? I think.
He's had a lot of names.
Yeah.
I
just figured in case we knew, since we're talking about it. Like, who are they talking about?
There's a lot of people who he's had so many names, I just don't know how to keep up. So if you change your name, you just go to my thumbnail, my channels, and you'll see him. He's on my special channels. If he changes his name, it'll change with him. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Let's say you change it. If you're at the Scott Explorer, you're on my channel and you decide to call it the Scott Do It All, it'll change there too.
Okay.
So that's the only way.
Change my name to Scott Diamond instead of Gold.
Make it short instead of experiment. Call it the Scott Dude, or make it short, the Northern Dude.
Northern Dude. I like
the Northern Dude with an Italian dude. Ooh, Italian. You probably got a lot of them. People like Italian. They'll probably speak Italian. Do you know how to speak Italian? Spanish? Isn't that Spanish?
No.
I don't know nothing.
I don't know much Italian. Here and little bits and stuff. Yeah.
But now, let's say the Scott Explorer decides to change her channel name.
Oh,
it'll change her name when she's up.
The Stock Explorer.
Yeah, it'll change as they change, because I have them in my as featured channels to watch.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And sometimes people don't know it, but I don't. I go to hide in there's the channel called the chilling channels. So I go in those channels to chill.
Really?
You see, I put the guru's name is Guru and Wahoo the Turtle.
Okay,
I put
perfect.
his link in your chat.
Perfect. Thank you, Ron.
Yeah. But he'll change it tomorrow. You'll see.
Well, you got to find that perfect name.
Yeah, if you'd make it 2 words or 3 words. Some people have a long name.
Oh, like me?
Yeah, you have a long name.
Uh-huh.
Mine's long too, but mine's, I don't know. I keep in mind because it's easy.
Were you always Miss Southern Belle?
No, I had my real name up.
Oh, okay.
I was going to change it to.
Well, I think she was Southern Belle, and then she added Miss to it.
Yeah.
Was there too many other Southern Bells than you didn't want to be confused?
Yeah, and then they started putting theirs Miss. I think they wanted to come in and try to get my people. That's what they do. People follow, you know.
Oh, really?
I could put up the Ding-a-ling Southern. No, that was me for sure. That's Southern Belle, Ding-a-ling Southern.
Ron, did you have a lot of different names too over the years?
I've had so many names. Lame Gamer, freaking Chef Ron, WW Ron, Life with Ron, Cooking with Ron, Coloring with Ron,
Hot
Agoraphobic Gamer, Lame Gamer, a lot. I've just so many, like probably 30.
Wow. I guess I need to start changing my name more often.
But I don't know if that helps, does it?
I think it hurts.
Yeah, you want your people to recognize your name. That's why I've always just kept my other channel, I've always just kept it the Scott Gold Experience.
Yeah.
This one I've changed a couple of times already, but
Don't get it confused with the Stock Explorer.
I know.
Tongue Twister. Remember that video? So I had them both do the same thing, and you did it, and Life with Ron did it.
Yeah.
About what was in your trunk. You probably didn't even see it.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah. Because I wanted to see what was in the Scott Explorer's trunk, because she travels a lot too.
Oh, yeah?
She goes all over the place too. She's always going somewhere with her dog at the car wash.
Oh. Nora, you should show us what's in your trunk.
Yeah, we need to see what's in your trunk, Nora.
We're very nosy when it comes to trunks.
You should put Kotexes and crazy stuff in. Here's a box of Kotexes. I got my sister down the street. She's all ragged out.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just kidding. I have a lot of stuff in my trunk. I don't even want to go there. I think we should put funny stuff in our trunk and then do it again.
Nora, you should have that alien blown up.
Put them in your trunk. So, with a diaper on, with a man's diaper on. One of those, what do you call them?
Depends.
Diapers, elderly people diapers. So what is he doing in here?
Oh my god, there's an alien in my trunk. You go viral because of that.
You probably would.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be out of character. Anything out of character goes viral.
Have you ever gone viral, Miss Bell?
When I was on, yes, and I thought I'd never get my phone to calm down. It was on TikTok. I said, "Oh, I was very sad. I was having, some things going on in my life. This person really broke my heart, And this other friend says, I think you should do TikTok. I think it'll bring you out." I said, okay. She kept on and on and on. Okay.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I'll do it. So I did one, and it went crazy. It went and went and went. People subscribed to me. They thought it was hilarious. And I was coming out of a picnic basket. And I
Wow.
made up a song, and it went viral. My
Wow.
phone was about to explode. And she said, oh my God, you're crazy, going crazy. Oh.
Oh,
So a
man.
lot of
Was that right
kids
when
subscribe to
TikTok was
me.
first coming out?
Huh?
Was that right when TikTok was first getting popular? Or
No, it was
no?
been going for a while.
So how many views did you end up getting?
I don't remember. It was like, I don't
You still
remember,
have it?
10K, a lot.
That's good. You still
Was
have
a-
that video up?
Yes, it was one of my first ones, and I'm coming out of a basket. And then everybody tries to copy it.
Really?
Yeah, I
That
don't
is
care.
cool.
They try to copy it. They try to copy it, and they send me a message. Is it okay? And I said, sure.
Oh, I need to see
Especially
that video.
if it's a little kid. I want kids to be happy. That was the whole issue. Kids not committing suicide.
So are you monetized on TikTok?
No, I could probably
You
work for
probably
that.
could be. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I could be. I have, let's see, 12,000 followers.
Wow. Good for
Yeah.
you.
I just
You
do
do a
it.
lot of videos on there?
I put up some because I know the kids get depressed. I don't care. I just love kids. And I know that this one little girl's been going through some depression. So I can tell by their videos if they're depressed.
Mm-hmm.
I just want kids to not be depressed because I've heard so many of them commit suicide.
I don't think I've ever seen your TikTok channel.
Really?
Are you Miss Southern Belle on there?
I'm not Miss Southern Belle. I keep them separate.
Okay.
I'm Hot Southern.
Oh, Hot Southern.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll check you out.
I'll send it to you on Messenger.
Okay. Yeah, I'd love to be your TikTok friend.
Well, Life with Ron was for a while. He quit doing TikTok.
Yeah, she used to make me go on TikTok and show everybody my monkey.
Oh.
Yeah, he dressed up like a monkey.
Well, I'm on there, but I don't post very much. I don't know.
You got enough doing this?
Yeah, I got my hands full doing the 2 YouTube channels and no time to do them.
Do you have a 1K on there at least so you can go live?
No, I don't.
Wow.
Yeah, I just don't.
I
tried to put time into it at one point, and I liked that platform, but I don't know. I just wasn't particularly popular on there, so I was like, I'm not gonna keep, doing content on there. When I started doing YouTube, it was more fruitful. There was more subscribers and stuff. So I still like looking at TikTok. I just don't bother with making a lot of videos.
Yeah. There's this one guy he's good on TikTok. He has a beard. He's hilarious. He puts a face in his beard and stuff.
Well,
I'm a mod. I go in there sometimes to see him. He made me a mod. I'm like, and then he made me one. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't want to be a mod. I was wondering if you could be a mod. Then he made me one.
So how did you make the video of you coming out of the basket?
It's a
filter
format. Yeah, they have it already there. So I just go, I'm coming out of the basket, easing out of the basket. I said, this is fun. I'll do this one. And then the lady that taught me into it, she said, oh my God, you're going viral. Oh my God, you're going viral. Oh my God. She thought it was wild. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's all about the timing, I think.
Yeah.
Timing's everything.
It's kind of like that with YouTube at times too, like with the shorts. I mean, it's the same sort of thing. You never know what's going to really hit. And
yeah, I take the ones down if they don't do good.
Do you?
Sometimes I do, yeah. And I'll take the ones down if the person's no longer nice to me too. You know, like if I do a shout out for them, they're
Yeah.
mean. We ended up being enemies. I don't keep it up. I mean, I'm not going to get monetized anyway, so what do I care?
Yeah, if you're not looking to ever be monetized, then there's no point. Yeah, you can take down anything you want.
Yeah.
You know, when you're trying to be monetized, it's not a good idea to take down anything. At least that's what Life with Ron tells me.
Some of them they need to take down, though,
Mm-hmm.
if they're not moving or doing any good.
Well, once you get monetized, you can do whatever you want. I mean,
Mm.
remove stuff. It doesn't matter because it's not linked to that watch time then. You know, that's the killer, is trying to get that watch time when you're trying to get monetized.
I like going to the stores and sharing them with people.
Oh yeah.
That's what I like to do.
You tell the people that you're on YouTube when you are at the store and stuff, or not really?
Oh, you mean I don't do TikTok like that?
No, I mean like on YouTube. You know how you're always making your shopping videos.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you ever tell like fellow shoppers like, "Hey, I'm on YouTube"?
Oh, they know it. Angie Hart's 67 is a shopper.
No, I mean like people.
Yeah, I see her walking down the aisle sometimes, and she'll be like, "Hey, say hi to my YouTube people. I'm on YouTube right now."
Oh, is that
Oh,
what you're
okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they love it. They love to be popular. And then some of them say, I want to see what I look like. I said, well, you have to connect and go watch it.
They're like, I don't know how to do that.
Remember that guy at Walmart at the front door? He was so cute. I put him on as a pin.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you have to connect. He probably did.
Oh, Nora said send me a link. I think she was talking about the link to your TikTok.
Oh, okay.
So, are you on TikTok, Nora? Do you do any TikTok videos?
She should.
You know, I didn't like how on TikTok, if you weren't careful, they had automatically checked it off so that people in your phone's contacts and stuff like that, it was automatically like if they were on TikTok, they would get a message saying like, "Oh, someone you know may be on TikTok," and it was like, "What?" You know. So I saw somebody's TikTok. They were explaining about that when TikTok just suddenly decided to do that, and you had to know about it and then go into the settings and turn that off. Because one of my friends once asked me, and they're like, "Oh, my husband said they saw you on TikTok." I was like, "What?" And apparently, if you had any contact with the person, like you texted with them or whatever, TikTok would just automatically suggest you. And it's like, you want to keep sometimes those two worlds separate, you know?
Oh, yeah. They don't have my phone number. They have my fake email.
Yeah. So I quickly, because of course he didn't remember, how to find me or what. So I just made sure to turn that setting off. If you don't know that, go into the settings and just make sure that you switch off we suggest your page to people in your contacts.
They keep asking me for my phone number, and I said no.
Yeah, that's why they want it, so that they can do that. Because you got content, I'm sure I have all kinds of professional contacts and stuff like that. I certainly don't want people from other aspects of my life to be...
Yeah, I know all about that. And another thing, if you don't know this, if you have an email and YouTube sends you a email and says your account's been broken into, you better make sure that that's them, because this one girl gave them all her information and they ripped her account off. So that's why my account, my YouTube address is different from my other.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful trusting people sending you emails.
So basically they commandeered her account and started posting from it. And
they took over
because she had a lot of subscribers and stuff.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. She trusted them.
Yeah. I could see that. And if you're not particularly savvy about this, as most people, especially when they're new to you could easily be fooled. So
There's a lot of scammers out there, and I've learned how to block emails. There's this one guy, he's got me on a list, and I blocked him. And this one person sent me a message, could you take me off your list? And I said, do what I do. I blocked them. And I sent it back to them. They said, oh, thank you. So I put that on my community post, and everybody thanked me for it. I mean, there was nothing against him, but he needs to quit sending people, emails. They don't want to be on your you need to ask if they want to,
Right.
Don't just assume they want to see you. If they want to see you, put your own community post. They'll come.
Right.
Nobody wants to come be pressured. That's a big no-no.
I have to go walk the dog. I'll be back. Keep collaring. I'm going to join. I swear I'll join back and finish my picture.
Okay.
Won't be long. All right.
Okay.
I wonder if walk the dog is code for something.
I don't know. Could be he's going to go eat something.
Yeah.
Of course, he doesn't want to do the muff thing with us, huh?
I used to have a code like that.
Did you?
Yeah, it was about loading the dishwasher.
Oh, okay.
It meant something else, if you know what I mean. Like,
okay, I got you. I can imagine what that means.
Like, I'm going to go to bed, but first I'm going to load the dishwasher. And that means it's time to go to bed because romantic with your loved one.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. If there were other people around and you didn't want to say, come to bed, you could say, I'm going to go load the dishwasher.
That's interesting. I've never heard that one.
I just made it up. Worked for us.
Or you could say, walk the dog could be going to the bathroom.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like walk the dog could mean anything.
Big poopy.
Hopefully it was something more romantic than that.
Not everything's romantic now. Come on. One time I was live and my stomach was upset. I had to let this one guy run it for a while because, man, I said, I'll be back 1 minute. I got to go run and do something. So I said, take over the live. And he did. He didn't mind. That was fine with me. I didn't care. Saved my life. I was on that toilet about to puke my brains out. I just let him have it. I went in there to talk to Judy. I was sick to my stomach, puking my brains out. And he was still going at it. I heard him in here. I said, well, at least he's getting some. He has a kind heart.
That's funny, though.
I couldn't help it, man. My sister wanted to talk to me, and then she talked to me, and then I went in there and I threw up. But, okay, this was a happening thing. And then he was continuing. Then I went and brushed my teeth and got me a Sprite and came back on. He was up there.
You are dedicated.
Absolutely. Nothing. I mean, you
can stop you from your YouTube.
Nothing stops me from my YouTube. Unless it's a family emergency, I can't. Somebody's sorry, guys. If that happens, you're on your own. I mean, that's when you should have somebody up on your live. Let's say that and one guy was on my live and my computer was acting up. And I went to, hide myself because if I would have came up, it looked like I was having an epilepsy seizure. It was going weird. I looked like my head was spinning around and all. So I stayed behind the scenes and let him talk. And then I came up. I said, I'll just hide. And I said, what am I thinking about? I don't have to show myself. Right. So I came up and I was behind the scene, behind my,
Right. The picture.
The picture.
Yeah, you had your profile picture on.
Yeah, thank God for those, because sometimes when your computer acts up, it looks like your head's spinning around. They're like freak out. So what happened to Miss Bell's head spinning around? I was laughing because I knew what was going on, but I wanted to get my hours. That's dedication right there. And I didn't feel like coming in and out. That really isn't what I wanted to do.
Mm-mm.
So he said, I hate taking over your life. That's no problem.
Like, no, I needed it.
I mean, what can I do? My head's spinning around over here. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
That was on the StreamYard. Sometimes it does weird things. Before I came up, I rebooted my camera and everything. Because you got to reboot, or else sometimes if you're doing something else on it, it does weird stuff.
Yeah.
So I reboot before I do anything now.
Yeah.
It's me, Angie. She's something. I can't wait to go see her.
I know. That's what I said in the chat today. I'm like, it's going to be so much fun to see you together. You know?
Yeah, I can't wait. This is a gift from my sister for me to go. She's going to drive me. Her and her boyfriend are going to take me. So this
Very
is
nice.
a gift.
Have you ever done this before with any other YouTuber or a meetup
no,
like
but
that?
my sister wanted to do this because this is a gift. This is a gift.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a very large gift for my sister to do this for me. So,
yeah. Absolutely.
You know, her and her boyfriend are going to drive us down, and we're going to get a hotel room there. And Judy will enjoy it too, I'm sure. But the gift is coming to see It's Me, Angie. And I told her, I said, I want to go see her, and it means a lot to me. She said, okay.
Yeah, she knows how much you enjoy YouTube and how much you love her. So
yeah,
I'm sure that she realized that and thought,
so this is the one thing I want to do before I die, because you're killing me. No, but that is really the truth. This is one thing I wanted to get done.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, okay.
Yeah. How long do you plan to visit?
Not that long, but I just wanted to see It's Me, Angie. I wanted to see her.
Mm-hmm.
That, you know, if something happens to me, it'll be something I've completed in my life. That's one of the things I want to do, is see her before I die in person.
Mm-hmm. And well, hopefully you'll be able to do it again, you know.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, you know.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have a real strong connection with someone, and you just know you would have a great time together.
Yeah, I can't wait to see her. And I'm taking her some stuff that I have. And she says, I don't care if you bring me anything, but I am going to bring you some stuff that I'm going to give you, you know.
Yeah.
To make room. I told Judy, I said, I don't have a daughter. I don't have anybody. But I have, and I really adore It's Me, Angie. And this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
She said, okay, because I have a lot of stuff at her work, and she wants to get rid of it. So we'll probably take the dolls. She's mentioned the dolls will go.
Okay.
You remember all those dolls I had in my videos?
Yeah.
Those were boring.
How long have you known Angie?
Not that long.
Not that long, yeah.
That's
She's
just
somewhat newer to YouTube, I think, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if she's been around longer than I have, or not, but yeah. Is she monetized? Yeah, she's monetized now.
Yeah, she finally got monetized. I'm so happy for her.
That's great. That's a big
I can't wait to see her and her husband and see where she lives. And
you got to look at her garden.
Oh yeah,
I would definitely want to see her beautiful garden. I know she loves making videos in the yard, and you'll have to check that out.
See her real YouTube room. Experience being in her YouTube room.
Yeah, sometimes you just get a really strong connection with someone, and
yeah. I can't explain it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like she's, somebody means a lot to me
Yeah.
to the end. I
Mm-hmm.
wish she lived right up down the street from me. That's what she wishes too.
Yeah. Yeah. You'd be like super good friends that hang out
Yeah,
together and do stuff. Yeah. Mhm.
I probably worry her to death. I go down there and I said, "Come on, let's eat some candy." She said, "I'm gonna die." I said, okay, let's eat some ice cream. No, I'm on it. Let's eat a piece of meat. Then. Okay, I can have that.
You gonna see any sights while you're there? Is there
I hope
anything?
so. I don't know much about Mississippi, but I like
No,
it. Yeah.
I have never been to Mississippi.
I've been to Mississippi a long time ago.
Hmm.
I
How did
like
you like
it.
it?
I rode on a train. I had fun. I went to Purvis, Mississippi
Okay.
on a train. Had a
Hmm.
good experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you taken a lot of train trips in the past?
No, and I would love to go on a train ride. I
Mm,
love a train.
yeah.
And
I've
it's
only,
Angie couldn't get over there to show that train, so I sent her a train set.
oh,
I
okay.
said, so you won't ever have to worry about having to walk to see the train. Here's your own personal train set. And I felt like she needed it.
Mhm.
And she put it around the Christmas tree.
Nice.
Yeah. There are a lot of people that collect those train sets too. I'm not talking about no cheap train set either. I'm talking about them expensive ones.
Uh-huh.
I was in their live and I said, "Wow, you spent $330 for that little piece of train set." No, that's a car payment for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people really get into them. They said, "Well, we really get into them."
Yeah,
Just
it's their hobby and that's what they enjoy, then why not?
yeah.
Absolutely.
I rode the train with my mom back then, a long time ago. We had a good time. We
Yeah.
went on a train ride, me and my mother. It was funny.
I used to have a neighbor that worked for, oh, and I can't remember the name of it, but it was a luxury train, train company, and they would take these, long trips that would be like, I don't know, like a week long or something, but it would be aboard these like ultra luxury trains. And as an employee, when she was an employee of the company, she got to go on several of them for free. And it was, it's kind of like going on a cruise or,
Yeah,
and it
that
stops
sounds
over
fun.
at different places and sometimes it's overnight and you see different things and, the food is extremely high end. And I mean, it was incredibly expensive. It was like, you go on one of these trips, it was like,
Yeah, but it was
$12,000 or
probably like
$13,000. It was
a company,
unreal.
wasn't it? Like you could join it, like a.
Yeah.
We need to find friends that have all these things. Well, they could tell us where to go. I mean.
Yeah.
I used to be on one of those companies where, I joined this company where, like, it was an airline company, cruise company, and you join and they tell you what's coming up, and you
Hmm.
can decide whether you could go or not.
Yeah.
I wonder if AAA does trains.
Well, I know, like through American Express
Oh
and
no, this one let go.
stuff.
That one went crazy. You're in timeout. That one went in timeout, guys, because it went out. Observe that one. Say, what you doing, bud?
I know American Express always sends me those, like, I don't know, there's some kind of European riverboat cruises and stuff
Yeah,
that they go,
I
all
bet that
throughout
would be
Europe.
fun. Is it
Yeah,
like
it's very, you know, I think it's pretty expensive and stuff. I've never done it, but I'm sure it's amazing to be able to go through those different countries and be aboard a what is it, like a, I don't know, they go on river, I don't know if you call it a river boat or almost like a barge or something, but of course it's all like real high end and luxury and stuff, so I'm sure it's incredible.
Yeah, I went to the Bahamas with Freeport, Bahamas. Freeport, not Freeport, with my mother on one of those things. My mother was like, boyfriend was one of the members of that, and he could take two people, so he took us.
Hmm.
We paid for, the ticket, and
Mhm.
our eats and stuff, but it was very cheap.
Hmm.
So he could take two people cheaply. So we took that advantage of it.
Mm-hmm. Did you enjoy it?
Oh yes, I had fun.
Yeah.
It was my usual wild self.
Good
Well,
for
I
you.
met this guy who was a northerner, and I was sitting in the. We got these aren't poor people. He was in the limo, and he says something about my accent. And I got in the limo before he did, and I said, I might have a southern accent, but I know where to put my rear end. He said, I had that coming. And he laughed. He was good looking. Those were the days. That's when
You
that's when
had fun.
that's when I had a body that wouldn't stop. Now my body is clickety clock, just gone, just ragged up. My sister's like trying to say, let's get in shape. I said, honey, I live my life. You probably still trying to live yours. I'm tired. Give me my Bengay and leave me alone.
You crack me up.
What's so funny is I'll be laying in bed laughing about things I've done. I crack my own self up. I said, I can't believe I did that. I was crazy.
You had fun.
Yeah, you can't. Gotta keep going and moving and not worry about sad things. They're there, so move away. Get away from those sad things and laugh. I like having fun.
Yeah. And even when there's sad times, if you can laugh about it, you can get through it, like.
No. I got up this morning. I started crying because I had my shirt on backwards. I said, no wonder my bra feels weird. I said, damn, look at me. I don't know. I look so ugly when I cry. One time I was driving down the road crying, and these two kids were pointing at me, laughing at me because I was crying. I said, hey, what's up with that? Don't laugh at me, you punk kids, you stupid kids. I was cussing them out. They were just laughing. Stupid, wasn't it? I said, well, I'm going to look in the mirror and see how I look when I cry. So I started crying. I said, oh, shoot, I do look bad. Face all scaggy up and red and tears coming in your eyes, snot coming down your face. You ever want to release your sinuses, start crying. It's a new sinus treatment.
Yeah. Well, I don't think anyone looks particularly attractive when they're crying.
I know they have some women on the movies that cry real pretty.
Probably if they're like on Days of Our Lives or something. I wonder if those soap operas are still on, are they? They still have soap operas?
I don't have that kind of TV.
Yeah. I haven't seen daytime TV in 20 years. I wouldn't know what's on there.
I watch Amazon and Prime Time.
I watched something on Prime the other night, and even that I don't usually have time to do, but it was called Jury Duty.
Oh, how was that?
It was absolutely funny. It was like a documentary that was made I don't know, maybe you'd call it a mockumentary or something. So
Yeah.
it was a jury trial, and everyone in this they must have told the people like, well, we're going to film it for part of a movie, but this is a real trial and everything. Everyone was in on the joke except one person. Everyone was an actor except for one person, and everyone was like kooky and crazy and had, all kinds of bizarre things about them. And this one guy is just like, I can't believe like this is happening around me. It was very funny. I wasn't
Sounds
expecting
funny.
that. I saw, and I found out about it because I saw a clip. Somebody was showing it on TikTok, and they were laughing, at a really funny part, and they were like, "You got to check this show out." So I thought, what, I will.
Yeah. I watch a lot of programs that they have a lot of good movies on prime time.
Hmm.
I got tired of Amazon, not Amazon, but Netflix.
Yeah,
So,
I have so many subscriptions that I don't even, unfortunately, have time to watch. So
really,
yeah, I shouldn't. I should get rid of them, But I have that FOMO, fear of missing out. I'm like, oh, if I get rid of it, what if there's a really good show on, There
I
was
keep
one
it.
I really liked. I think it was on HBO Max. It was called The Gilded Age, which is my favorite time period in history, which is like the late 1800s, early
Yeah,
1900s. And, it kind of reminded me of Downton Abbey, but it was set in New York
yeah,
at that time period, on like Park Avenue or Fifth Avenue. And it was just about those families, but very similar to Downton Abbey. And it was very good. If you like that kind of thing. And I really enjoyed Downton Abbey. So I liked that show.
I like watching different things.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm not in the mood for, the sex and stuff, so I go and watch other stuff.
Mhm.
Okay. What's something that
Oh,
nothing
okay.
else to-
I'm like, I'm not going to react. In case you're serious. No.
I mean, most of them got a little sex scene in every one of them. Every one of them. You know there's going to be a sex scene. It wouldn't be normal if there's not a sex scene. I'm like, well, they tell you what's going to come anyway: drugs, smoking, and sex. And I said, well, of course, y'all have sex in all these things. Sex sells, that.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're real nasty, dirty, I don't like them. And I'm way out there and said, really? I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Some of them are like, how did they get like that? Oh, come on. I am. Oh. I'm like amazed, really? Oh, wow. I like the romantic ones, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Ron says, do not end it. I will be back. Okay, Ron.
Yeah, walk my dog. He's
Mhm.
probably over Nunny May. Somebody go over check Nunny May, see if he's up on her live. I bet he's up on Nunny May's live.
He's on her panel.
Is he?
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
I bet he is. I wouldn't put nothing past him.
It's like I had to get out of there with those two.
Aw, he was loved.
Yeah.
I should go over there and see if he's over there, though, just to check on, see if he's being I said, boy, this is an interesting walk over here.
Yeah. He walked over to Nani Mae's neighborhood.
I think so.
I don't
I'm
know.
going to go look.
I know he really, go look. I know he really does go and walk the dog every night. So.
Well, you're probably walking the dog, but
Yeah.
you know me, I'm nosy.
Him and Chevy love to go walk Bella every night.
Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. I have to wait for that stupid commercial.
I'm definitely liking these markers.
No, he's not up on our live.
Okay.
I'll give her a thumbs up while I'm in there.
Yeah, tell her we said hi.
No, I'm not going to say anything. She'll say, come up on my live. Come on.
Oh, he sent me a.
Oh, he says coming back now.
Oh, here he is. I see him now.
Oh,
He's in-
well,
he's in the
fine.
basement.
See if you're over there being wait on you.
Hey, Ron.
I'm back.
Hey.
How was it?
That's good.
We thought you were maybe over at Nani Mays on her live.
Oh no. Just had to walk the dog.
Okay.
I know,
How's
but
Bella?
She's good.
Did Chevy go with you?
Yeah.
why you sound so depressed?
I'm not.
Oh,
No being depressed.
No, I'm not.
did you take a gummy?
Probably. Who remember? Usually. Just not as many.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, you overdid it that one time.
Yeah. A lot.
Yeah. Hey, we'll have to go on live on your channel again sometime.
Who? Not me.
You.
Not me.
Don't you want us to be back? We behaved.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I know. It was fun.
it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I got a lot of more little experiments that little kit lets me do.
It would
Okay.
be good to see those experiments.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't that kid have like 20 some odd
I
experiments?
think like it's like I don't know, maybe like 50.
Wow.
That means we're gonna have 50 more lives.
On Bell's channel.
Oh no. I kind of like got a mail call coming up, but I tell you, I could do a live.
Yeah, we have to do a live, Miss Bill.
Maybe I'll get the truck drivers to come in my live. Breaker 19, breaker 19.
Have you ever ridden in a big rig?
Mm, it depends on what you mean.
And an 18-wheeler and gone for a ride?
I have rode on a lot of different vehicles, motorcycles. 18, I haven't had the honor. They should give me an honor because I always block the traffic so they can go by. But you know what? I don't know. I don't know any. I know there's this.
Everyone else shared you out. Did you share yourself out?
No.
What you mean? Everybody else did.
Oh. Well, that was very nice of them.
Oh, I know. You should share
You
yourself out.
Too late. I'm already
He's
busy
in-
coloring.
Where's that chick Anna?
Which one?
Anna.
Where's Anna?
I don't know who Anna is.
You neither.
You know the crafter in Anna, that girl that does.
Oh, Annie. Annie Janney. You're talking.
Mhm.
Oh. I don't think she knows about this channel.
Probably we don't all shared it out.
Really?
Does now. She
What you mean? You told us. You said it.
I don't care.
Didn't you tell us to?
You know what? I know so many different kinds of folks. I don't know if y'all know the same ones I know.
I was meeting a lot of new people in whose chat were we in today?
It's me, Angie.
Angie. Yeah, I know a lot of those people, but maybe it was the guru.
Yeah.
You know, he had some different people. Mhm. So, you know, you go to different things and you meet different people from various communities. That's nice, though.
Yeah.
So. been trying to go on with this channel just so that people will, that know me from these other communities can see, oh, okay, you have another channel too now. So, selectively.
How close do you live to Ned's Lover, Life with Ron? Do you know?
I don't know. Very far.
But she's in Ohio.
I don't live in Ohio.
What?
Yes, you do. How close do you live to Sassy T?
What state she live in?
Ohio.
Oh, I don't live in Ohio.
Yes, you do.
How
What?
close do you live to Judy Mae Collins?
Where she live?
Ohio.
Oh, I don't live in Ohio.
You live in Planet Zizal? You live in Planet Zizal?
Somewhere like that.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere like that.
There's so many
You're gonna get
YouTubers.
the PO box. Well, you don't need it now that I got you on Facebook.
What? Not me. I'm not on Facebook. What are you talking about?
Oh, shut up. Fight me. That's what I told somebody else in Facebook. Oh,
Michael S.
Yeah,
Michael S is in the chat. Who's Michael S? Hello, Michael S.
Hello.
Hello, Michael S. How you doing? Welcome to the Coloring Book Live. Do you like to color?
Oh, do you like to color? We love coloring.
We love coloring. We're just three old friends here that love coloring.
I don't know either one of these people.
He's known us for years. Don't listen to him.
I
It
don't.
looks like he likes to color too. He's
Here's a channel.
yeah, he has a channel.
Oh, he actually found
What?
channel through Annie Channy Craft.
What? Let me go see this. What are you talking about?
He has 5 videos.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Well, welcome. Thank you for coming by.
I don't see it.
I actually found your channel from Annie J's Crafts.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I don't.
Cool.
She shared it out. I didn't see it shared out.
Maybe it's Annie J.
Well, that's very cool.
Are you Annie J? Michael S. Are they? Wait, they have videos. You said?
Yeah.
Oh.
The Stock Explorer will check them out. She don't play.
Well, we're very.
Oh, they got a video with 2.3K views. That's awesome.
Very nice.
Yeah, actually. MS. Yeah, cool. Oh, they visit aquariums. That's awesome.
I love aquariums.
Oh,
It
she was
was
talking about.
Positive.
She was talking about you last night on her live. Oh, okay.
Oh, well, look.
Does she
Yeah,
ever talk about me? I miss
they go on road trips. They live in Tennessee.
Oh,
Yeah,
Tennessee.
I don't know if they live in Tennessee, but they.
Ron loves Tennessee.
I do. I'm going there very shortly.
Yeah.
Well, if you like Tennessee, you should watch Hojo. He lives in Tennessee. He goes once in a while and shows some stuff in Tennessee. Nobody talks about me unless it's terrible. I never
Aw.
get.
I love you.
I know you do.
We
You're
love
the
you.
only one that loves me.
What about me? Love you.
You love me? Oh,
You're a little too gay, Scott. A little too gay.
I
No.
love
You are.
you too. I love to be loved. Love to be loved, baby. Oh, would you take me out on the night? Oh, it feels so good tonight. Oh, you remember that song?
No.
Oh, they were in California too. That's cool. They
You don't
visited
remember
California.
Donna Summers? Love to love me, baby.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Okay. Tell me you could.
I remember now.
Oh, when you touch me all through the night, I feel okay.
Oh.
Ooh,
La 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 la.
I love you, Ron. Love you, Ron. Oh, I hold you so close into my arms, you make me feel all right. Guru, hey!
Hey, Guru. How you doing? Thanks for
Hey,
coming
Guru.
by.
I need to make this a light, different kind of silver. Love, love, love,
Hello.
love.
We were talking about your live today, and we enjoyed coming by and seeing your live and your the last couple of days, and we're glad you're back.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, glad you're feeling better and getting back into YouTube. We missed you.
Love, 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 baby.
Yeah.
Hey, the Stock Explorer, put their channels up so that they can connect to each other. Let's me boss that girl around. Whip it real good. Dun, 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 dun. You gotta whip it. Whip it real good.
Spank it.
Spank her, girl. Spank, 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 spank. And dun,
This
dun, dun.
color by numbers requires concentration.
Spank it and bank. What? Let's see things.
How is your? Oh, your
Shut
belly's looking good there.
No, I'm not behaving.
Is Beth behaving?
She's misbehaving.
Oh, misbehaving.
You should have made Guru a moderator.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I'm slacking on my moderator stuff.
Baby. You gotta love you, baby, like it's never been loved no more.
Lick
no
it, lick it, tick it, touch it, blank it.
more.
What?
That's
What?
okay.
Some of these colors I'm using are so close to the other one, I can't even differentiate any difference, you know? Oh well.
Oh, well. Guru, do you color? Calling all gurus. This is your man. Freaking Batman underpants. Batman SquarePants over here, and we're asking Mr. Guru, do you color? Do you like to color, Guru?
Are you a color?
Do you wanna color?
Come color with us. Bring out your pens and markers and everything you got. And
It's
color.
okay, we don't care. You don't have to color in the lines. Negative. You have a printer? Print out a coloring page. Just color it with pens. You'll be fine.
One of these days we're gonna get Nora, the Stock Explorer, to come on and color.
I like
with
calling
me.
her Nora the Explorer. I like it.
I like
She talked about that today in her live. She was like, yeah, somewhere that she used to work, they used to call her that, and that was how she came up with her channel name.
No.
Perfect.
Nora.
She reminds me of Marlo Thomas, that girl. When she's blowing up that alien. Oh, you got me. Count me again.
Up, shake it, wake it, what? Bake it.
And it's a baking and a shaking. This
In
ain't
the oven.
work it like it's no tomorrow.
Jerking like a snow globe. What?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know that one.
I know.
Myself.
Beautiful rendition.
What?
All by myself. You remember that girl when she was singing that all by myself?
No.
Oh, Lord. That was such a good movie. I can't think of the movie though.
Let's see.
Pretty woman. Walking down the street, pretty woman. The kind I'd like to meet, pretty woman. Here's my address. You can come see me.
So is that a coloring book of all owls, or are you just
Yeah, they're all owls.
okay? They have a coloring book for everything.
You
I
want
said we
some?
got to get Nora one of like plants or botanical stuff, because her other channel is about gardening and plants. So maybe there's a coloring book for baseball cards that we could have Guru do.
Yeah, they got one of baseball, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, if I don't know if Guru's still here. Yeah. I was thinking when you were talking on your live today about some of the content, you were like, "Oh, I didn't really like some of the content you had done, and you wanted to change it up, and that's why you started your channel and deleted the old one." Well, I was like, I hope you do those Christmas stories again. You really did an awesome job with telling the stories about the various gifts you received over the years at different ages in your childhood. I thought that was really good, so I hope you do something like that again, because
Yeah,
I think a lot of
hear
people really
stories.
enjoyed that. I know I did. I always was interested to tune in and
Done.
hear about that.
But I always do my background first.
Well, now you gotta start a new one.
Oh, got this other one.
There you go.
Oh, good.
I ain't doing that one. I always do this first. That's the one I did when I was. I always do the background before I go. See, there's my Christmas owl.
Oh wow. Oh, let's see the one that you did in Pride colors.
Okay. That's it right there.
Wow. That's awesome.
That's the snow owl.
Very nice. So those were with the pens, or you would do them all?
Actually, this is the white owl. I jerked it off on me. Pretty much. I mean, my sister says, that looks weird. And I said, I know, but I like it. And she said, okay. But it's like a whole big thing of white out, so I just slapped it on there.
Why not? You know, it's your picture, so be creative, right?
My sister has her pick of which one she likes.
Does your sister color?
No, she just had it opinionator.
I didn't color until Ron put me onto it. It was like he started doing it on his channel, and then
yeah, Ron's
he
likes to have coloring classes.
I was like, I haven't colored since I was a little kid, but it's relaxing. It's fun.
Now these do not seep through, so you don't really have to put anything back there. Do you name the owls? No, I do not. I'll let y'all do that. I'll let my viewers do that. I'm tired of a black nose. I'm gonna see what other.
I know that's the thing about the coloring by number. It's like sometimes it tells you what color it's supposed to be, and you're like, oh, it's so much orange. I don't want to do that. You know?
Yeah. Alexa, what color is an owl's beak?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, owls' beaks vary in color from black, orange, and white through many shades of tan, gray, brown, or rufus, reddish, to deep brown.
Dang, that's a lot of colors.
So pretty much whatever you want.
I'll just make it black and different colors, like she said. Black. And here's some gold.
Did you ever see owls like in nature? I mean, there was one I remember. I came home from work and there was one in a tree hooting, and it was the first time I've ever heard a real owl. You know, we don't have.
I haven't been that fortunate. My experience are usually with bats. I have these bats that like to hang out with me, and I said,
I went on a bike ride once with a friend of mine, and we were like, we're gonna go ride our, we're gonna get together after work, and we're gonna go on this bike ride. It was summer, so it stayed light longer. But we were having such a good time talking and biking that, we ended up going quite a bit further than we probably would have otherwise. Well, we were at this forest preserve, and at the forest preserves, they close them at dusk, and the parking lot is locked an hour after dusk, I believe. Well, by the time we realized that it was getting that dark, we were quite a bit away from where we had parked. So we're like, we got to turn around and we got to get going. So, well, you're in the forest, so it started to get really dark. And we're pedaling away here. We're the only ones there. And the reason why you have to get back is because they'll ticket your car and then they'll tow it. So we're pedaling away, and you can't see anything, barely, I had a light on my bike. These bats start swooping down, like dive bombing us, and you could feel it just like, right next to your head. And we were freaking out, and we were laughing, and we just kept on going. And when we got back, they had ticketed the car, but they hadn't towed it yet. So it's like, whatever, that's fine. We'll just we're just glad they didn't tow it. But man, those bats were freaky.
And y'all are gonna let me finish my picture, and I don't care who's tired.
All right.
Yeah.
Looking good. I like those colors.
So weird. Colors in here. I'll take these. I have a lot of pens. I didn't realize I got so many until I got them.
I like the real vibrant paintings, the lots of colors. That's probably why I like that one that you did with all those different colors. I think if you're going to do it, you might as well make it vibrant. Now, you used to paint, actually paint too, right, Miss Bell?
Yeah, I did a little of that too.
Yeah.
What was so funny, I went with this girlfriend of mine to paint, and they drew the pictures and everything. And they give you the paint, and they get you started, and they tell you things. So I was really not feeling it like I really wanted to do it anyway, but it was there for her, You're there for your friends, right?
Yeah.
So I went real fast, and they liked my picture, and I like, wow, yours is really coming out. She acted like she got mad jealous. I'm like, jealous about, you're professional. I'm just sitting this paint off so I can go lay down in the car for you.
Was it one of those like wine painting classes? Have you ever done those? Yeah.
Everything.
They have different names for it, like painting in Pinot or whatever.
Well, anyway, we painted there for a cause. It was because animals, to help animals. It was that was it. And I didn't really want to do it. I did it because I wanted to help my friend, Some things you do to help your friends, right?
Right.
So I just went real fast and painted the background. And they really, the lady that had the place, she really was impressed. Have you ever done this before? They all came around mine. I'm like, no, but I want to get I'm tired. So, I was done. No time. My girlfriend was still painting, like she was taking all this time being all prim and proper.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sometimes I don't think that's a good idea. I think it's do it and get it over with, you know. That's
Well,
what
you
I-
had some natural ability, it sounds like.
Oh,
So.
she was good at what she did. She was just being prissy.
I remember doing one of those for the first time, and I thought, one of my friends talked me into it, and I thought, I don't have any painting experience. Like, this is going to be a disaster. But, they make it so that anybody can do it, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, I ended up doing a couple of them, and it was funny because, it usually ends up looking pretty decent. They're pretty good
If they
at,
draw it and get it started for you.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we there was
Some
one
people
time
have
though.
some really good pictures, Some were
Yeah.
cheaper looking.
There was one time though. I went.
Do you see what Guru said you, Scott?
What did he say? I'd like the way your shopping haul videos with Diet Cokes were in the back with
What
the
did you
other
say, Wife of Ron?
just hanging out. Yeah. Thank you.
What, Belle?
Wife of Ron, look at this eye right here. Do you see the eye?
Oh, you made it blue for me.
No, it's a happy face. You see the eye?
Oh,
It has a happy face in the middle. Do you see it? And this one looks like it's winking.
mine have slants in the middle because I'm a vampire.
Oh, you're so funny.
Okay, I warned
You're
you.
hot looking, I think,
That's because I'm a vampire.
because you are good looking. You are a hottie. You are a hot man. You're burning down the house again.
Man, some of these numbers
Well,
are
you're
so.
not- Scott's good looking too, He's
Oh, thank you.
he's the Italian hot stuff. Somebody told me he was a hot stuff. I like the
Judy
way
May
he looked.
Collins likes to say that. That's very sweet of her. I love Judy May's channel. She always has her lives, and she does her cooking videos. She has a really good following. Lots
Yeah,
of
I
people
like to
go
watch her
up to her live.
cook.
Yeah, she gets a lot of people in
She's
there.
cooking, and I'm over there eating. One time she was cooking a really hefty, good meal, and I was opening a can of tamales, and I said, "Now there's something seriously wrong. She has as little as money as I do, and I'm over here opening a can of tamales," and I was laughing. I'm going to her house tomorrow. Flying my jet plane. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, no, somebody has a plane.
You should go on it.
Ugh, I don't like to. I'm a ground person. I don't want to be on this plane.
Are you like the Pope when you get off the plane, you kiss the ground?
Oh, heck yeah. Especially, I know that guy too. I'll be do a flip up and a spurl, and I'm like, oh God, let me throw up now.
Did you ever go in a helicopter?
Yeah, I've rode in a helicopter. Have you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've rode on planes, helicopters, cruises. I've done all of it.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready to learn how to throw knives. I just don't know who is going to stand in front of me and do
They have some different, like, I don't know. There's a bar where you go and throw axes at targets.
Oh, really? I bet that's fun.
Yeah, it's kind of like mixing alcohol with axe throwing is, a little unorthodox, but why not? And what the hell?
It's a little bit of a stressful day. Here's some axes to throw.
Yeah, let me throw an axe.
That's funny. You should go in there and video that.
I did do it. I did it long before I had a YouTube channel, but maybe that's
I bet that would be funny.
Yeah. Axe throwing. Oh, yeah.
How's life with Ron's coming?
Let's see. Ron. Where did he go? You still there, Ron? I think he went to go walk the dog again.
No, I'm here. Hello.
Oh, okay. You're taking a break from your coloring project.
I was literally just coloring right before you look cool. Telling people in the chat.
You know, I was so focused on my own coloring page, I wasn't looking.
That's how coloring is. You just sew down and do it. Guru, are you gonna color if you get a Ninja Turtle coloring book or a turtle coloring book or something?
Ooh, yeah. A turtle coloring book would be
Yeah, I bet
perfect
he
for
could
him.
do a coloring book
Mhm.
of turtles. That would be cool.
Yeah. Then you can put Wahoo just like up in the corner while he's coloring the page, like chilling here while he's coloring. Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh,
See, we're
yeah.
just gonna get everybody coloring around here.
I know, it'll be so peaceful.
And it all started with Life with Ron. He just started
No.
Yeah.
coloring.
Life with Ron.
Yeah.
All I know is he gets these things going, walking, coloring.
Yeah. I would never have gone and walked if Ron hadn't encouraged me to go walking and making a video. It's like, what?
He said, "Get those step counters, Miss Southern Belle. Count those steps. Every step counts." I said, "Okay." And I forget to put that thing on.
Well, you know, Ron has a way of convincing us to do these things. So
I know. He's
We
a good
listen.
guy.
we listen to Ron.
We do listen to you, Ron.
Yeah.
He's shutting that's a force thing.
We love you, Ron.
Yeah.
Aw, we love me too. Thank you. I was joking. I love y'all. You guys are amazing.
He says, when are you going to make a video? I said, I don't know. What do you want me to make a video about? Well, you have to come up with something. I said, well, I'm tired. I don't know. Tell me what to make a damn video.
Make a video of you getting out of the bed, going to the bathroom.
I'd like to keep my YouTube channel.
There is a guy that does that. He is actually on TikTok. He makes a video and he's in another country and he does it coming out of the bathroom, farting and pooping in the toilet and making expressions. I think it's funny.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's probably something I will not be doing, but
Make a video of you in the shower.
yeah, I don't think I'll
With-
do that.
you know,
Don't you remember the one the one I posted on YouTube got taken down? So no, don't do that.
do shorts, wear shorts or something and make a video of you taking a shower.
I think I'll just make cooking videos. Stick with that. I'd like to keep my channel here.
Or eating breakfast. Make a video of your mukbang.
Well, I still have to do my mukbang with the tray you sent me, Miss Bell. So I'm gonna do
Can't
that.
wait till you show us how to use
I
that.
know. I haven't put it in my car yet, but I also have not had time to even go to get anything for lunch recently. But I need to. You know,
Guru, tag Scott. Guru just challenged Scott to peanut butter on a beef hot dog challenge.
oh my god.
Ugh,
Ooh, that takes a strong stomach.
yeah. He has some peanut butter
Ooh.
stuff. When a beef hot dog challenge is coming soon. Well, don't tag me.
Yeah,
'Cause
Miss
I'm-
Bell loves challenges. You know, she
No, I'm not
loves
doing it.
unusual foods and.
I'm on a special diet. I'm going to be like, it's me, Angie. Actually, I won't do it because of my face, the way it looks now. You know, that's probably from doing all these challenges. You guys,
Who knows, right?
oh, I didn't like that car. That's a good one.
Do you do any cooking, Miss Southern Belle, or are you?
Well,
I
I
know
do
you're a
have my
baker.
cake pan, so my sister said, "Are you making the cake?" And I did get the coconut today, so I will be making that cake.
Oh, good. Good.
But I didn't
Dolly
get
Parton,
the dye, so it's gonna be solid white.
Are you going to still do the bikini on top of the?
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that.
Okay.
I hope it turns out.
Are you going to wear your bikini
I
shirt?
don't know about that. This is going to be a video. This will not be alive. I might
I
have
think
to wait till
if
I
you're
get
gonna have
back.
if you're going to do the bikini, you should wear the bikini cover up. She has this hilarious cover up that looks like a bikini. She likes to wear that on lives with her hat.
I have done that one, yeah. I do that one sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Guru said you're on a seafood diet like him, Belle.
I don't know, but I'm not going to be eating that stuff. I do have a
Good night, buddy.
good night.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you coming by, Guru. Thanks so much.
Thanks again for coming. Hate to see you breathing hard. Something like that. Go something like that. Go something like that.
I would definitely recommend these markers to anyone who. I got these on Amazon, and I love them. I
Which
thought they
one
were
are
going to
they?
be too dark. You know, like they do have seep through on the back, but I put this paper here. But so much better than these color pencils.
Is it an alcohol one?
Let's see. Does it tell me?
Do you get high off of it as
No, I don't smell anything.
yeah.
I don't smell anything. Coloring marker set. 72 dual brush. So it has two sides here. So this is the thicker side, and then it has a very fine point. So if you have anything
Yeah, I
that's
have
very
those.
small, I think they're great.
Yeah, I have that too. I'll show you what it looks like. I have this one right here,
Uh-huh.
right? It has this side like
Okay,
that,
so it has a real thick side, yeah.
and then it has this side like that.
Sometimes you can like mix media, you know, you can use the colored pencils on some things and the markers on the other.
Yeah. Well, it's still got 5 in the chat. That's not too bad.
Yeah. I know this is a long. Well, yeah, it's almost 2 hours already, but
Really? Wow. Time
yeah,
goes by when you're coloring, huh?
you know, it does.
How are your hours on this channel?
Well, this is a monetized channel now, so I don't know. You know, I guess they don't track your hours anymore. I don't think, unless I'm just not looking at that.
Well, don't you supposed to have so many hours?
When you're after you're monetized?
Yeah, don't you have? Well, don't you
Well,
have
to get monetized, you have to have 4,000 watch hours.
Yeah, I know that.
After you're monetized, you know that little bar that tells you your hours, Belle, that goes away.
Mm.
So you don't really. I mean, you could still tell if you look at your analytics, but it doesn't like you have to do the math and set it to the date and all that.
You have to do a video every so often, though, don't you? If you're monetized.
Every 6 months.
Yeah. So, which is no problem whatsoever.
Have you got new people for this channel yet?
Yeah, you know, a lot of the people that I had, it was like they weren't real. They weren't big into commenting and stuff. So, a lot of the subscribers, I think, were either just would watch and don't necessarily log in or whatever. So
You know,
I think if you're not logged in and you haven't created an account, I don't know that it lets you. I don't think it lets you leave a comment. And so it showed me in my analytics that a large percentage of people were, not necessarily subscribed, I guess. I don't know. But
well, let me ask you this: can Life with Ron put you up on Facebook and watch you? Will you get that too? Have you ever seen that? Were you doing that?
I never saw that.
Like somebody was watching you from Facebook? Or something?
Oh, it shows you like what the sources of the traffic and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't remember though exactly what it all said. I'd have to relook, but yeah, I just did this one on the side, and kept it low key, and then this one, did that. Well, the main channel was that was my first time ever doing YouTube, and I didn't realize the whole with the 365 days. Now that's very important to understand, and I'm sure Ron told me that, but I didn't understand the gravity of it, because you get 365 days where they don't remove any of your watch hours. So
Yeah.
it's possible then to build that watch hours up, but after 365 days, they start dropping off by one day. So on 365, day 1 drops off. On 366, 2 drops off. So it's like you're then fighting against the loss of the hours that you've accumulated. So it's really important to work really hard to try to get that watch hours during that first year, because after that you're fighting a losing battle. And so on my main channel, I didn't really understand that, and so now I'm at the point where I get some hours, I lose some hours, I get it's like this is very difficult. So with this channel, it just I had more experience and I knew what to do. So not that being monetized matters or anything. It was just sort of a personal goal I had. I was like,
Yeah, once you're there, the big deal.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, it was like, I guess you have to have something to shoot for, and that's like something that I thought, well, that would be a goal to it's like a good goal to have 1,000 subscriber. Okay, then when you achieve that, it's like, okay, what's my next goal going to be, and that sort of a thing. So I never thought I would have 1,000 subscribers when I started out on my other channel. I was like, oh, if I got 100 subscribers, that would be really great. I was just here to meet other people and just have a good time. So
Yeah.
well, that's all I care about. So.
I've been on a lot of platforms, though. I've been on Yep.
And what?
On Yep, where they do the food.
Oh, Yelp. Yeah.
Oh, that was a pretty rough one.
Was it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you can go on the background and meet people. They were really rough people back there.
Like mean or?
Oh, yeah. Very mean, brutal, jealous.
I think a lot of people feel very free to say whatever, because it's really, Yelp is very, I don't know, you can kind of make it anonymous, or just, I guess they fake their profile or whatever. But it may have been business, owners of those businesses. Like if you gave a less than stellar review,
You win stars and stuff like that. I got all pretty close to all mine, so I left. I didn't really enjoy it that much.
No, there was no real. I mean, it's really just to help other diners, out to know what are good restaurants and things like that. I used to do that years ago, but there's really no point to it other than if you just feel like sharing your experience with it.
I met people too. I met a guy or a couple of girls, and we also went on ChristianSingle.com.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
That was really weird.
Tell me about that.
I met some guys, but they're all in it for the money. They all want to meet you to get your money. I've been on a lot of them. I mean, it's just amazing, just to see what they're about, float around the internet.
I'm sure there's a lot of, people probably are lulled into a sense of false security, thinking, if they're a Christian and, they're thinking, oh, well, this other person is a Christian, but I mean, anybody can say anything and be a complete horrible person and prey on people. So, you always got to have.
There was one where you could go on, it says if you like cowboys or cowgirls, or they had them basically all different kinds of ways on these internets. So I just thought, wow, these are interesting.
Yeah. Did you ever go out on a date with any of them?
Oh, yeah.
How did that go?
They were interesting.
No love connection, though, huh?
No, it's just very interesting people out there.
Do you remember that show, Love Connection, from back in the day?
Oh, yeah, I remember that one. Being on the internet is a whole nother ball game than being on that. Meeting people, it's all, bull conky doo-doo. But when you're really on a love connection, it's not what. It's just not what they do.
Did you know there was a? Do you remember? I think it was back in the 70s or something, which I don't remember. But there was a show called, I think, The Dating Game or something.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Well, there was a guy. I like to watch all the crime shows, like the ID channel and stuff like that. Well, there was a killer that went on the dating game, and he ended up later being a serial killer.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And people that, there was a woman that went out on a date with them, and they were interviewing her about her experience.
What did she say?
That he was creepy and weird, and she got a really off, weird feeling from him, and she just decided not to see him again, or maybe she didn't even actually go on the date. I can't remember the details about it, but it was pretty but later on, he was in the headlines for murdering people, and she was like, oh my God, I went out on a date with this person.
Yeah, that is kind of creepy.
Mm-hmm.
She was lucky, I guess. He didn't want to kill her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What did he do? Chop them up in little pieces and put them in a brown paper bag and bury them?
He was. I'm trying to think of who it was. It was in California, and he's a very famous serial killer, and I just can't. The name is escaping me right now, but he was a horrible person.
I thought about making up a female book about, and this would not be a true story, but it'd be about a woman who goes on dates with guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she would be a good cook, and she would make the cook regular for them, and they'd come around. And in the end, she started, they liked her a lot, and she knew more about them. So at the end, she cooked this amazing Italian meal, and she would kill them and bury them in her basement.
Wow. Well, there was a woman in California that's a real life person, and she would befriend the homeless, and I think her name was Dorothea, and she would befriend these homeless people or people that had very, very little income, and she would offer them, and they had to be older, and she would rent out rooms in her house to them. And they were people that were really on the margins, that didn't have family or just were estranged from their family and that.
Yeah.
And she would end up murdering them so that
Oh,
she could
wow.
have their Social Security check.
Oh, wow.
And nobody would report them missing, and she would bury them in the backyard.
Oh,
And
wow.
she would continue to collect their Social Security check.
Is she still doing it?
No, they finally caught up with her.
How did they do that?
There was someone who was missed, and they knew, a friend knew that they had stayed at this, that they were living at this house. And so the police ultimately got involved. And then, it was like, well, who else, has been staying here? And it came to light that there had been other people that had gone missing. And so they started, investigating and, ended up excavating the backyard and finding, talking to other neighbors and saying, well, yeah, she had put a concrete patio down in this area. And, it just started piecing things together.
Wow.
And they found like 20 some odd bodies in the backyard.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Dorothea Puente was her name.
Was she what nationality was she?
Here, I'll
American?
show you on my screen. I'm looking her up. This is how she looked like. Dorothea Puente. It says, let's see what it says. It was, so how old was she? She was January 1929 to 2011. Was an American convicted serial killer. In the 80s, she ran a boarding house in Sacramento, California, and murdered various elderly and mentally disabled boarders before cashing their Social Security checks. Puente's total count reached 9 murders. She was convicted of 3, and the jury hung on the other 6. Newspapers dubbed Puente the Death House Landlady.
Wow.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Well, yeah, and so then, I like all that paranormal stuff too, right?
Yeah.
And one of the paranormal investigation shows ended up investigating Dorothea Puente's house, and man, did they find plenty of spirits there.
I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. It was very sad to hear. Yeah. Well,
Uska, you better get to working on your picture, sir.
okay. Let's see. There was somebody else I wanted to. Do you know about Eileen Wuornos?
No, I don't know about her.
She was executed by lethal injection in 2002 for the deaths of 6 men along Central Florida's highways from the 80s through the 90s. She was known as America's first female serial killer.
Wow.
She was a hooker, and she would pick up people along the, Florida Expressway.
Well, they probably pick her up.
Right. But, yeah, she would often kill them just so that she could get their money and stuff. But yeah, I watched her story on ID Channel, and actually, she had a terrible childhood. I mean, obviously, it's no excuse for that, but after watching it, you came away surprisingly feeling sorry for her,
Yeah.
just because her family would, kicked her out, the father would abuse her sexually, and it was just really horrible. So she was executed because she just was like, I don't want to go through the trial and stuff. And they interviewed her best friend from her childhood, and after she was executed, of course, nobody would claim her ashes. Her family, didn't want it, nothing. So this woman that grew up with her took her ashes, and she had asked her beforehand, what do you want us to do? And she said, plant it under a tree. So she put it in the backyard of her house, and just, yeah, I don't know. Mixed feelings on that. She killed a lot of, people for really no reason.
What about her friend? Is she kind of kooky like her?
Her friend was, she was like, we knew, basically, she had no place to live, this Eileen, and she said, she used to just basically do anything sexual when she was a kid just because they would give her a few bucks or whatever, and she had no money. She would sleep outside under, in the woods and things. It was very sad. And so the friend had like sort of a soft place for her, because she knew that she just was abused all the time. And it sounded like they probably had lost touch. And then after she kind of made headlines, this woman, for whatever reason, reached out to her again, and she would write her letters. And so I almost wondered if this lady kind of reached out to her so that she could befriend her again, with the hopes of one day make profit of having, either through a book or whatever. But she seemed to obviously, be genuinely friendly with her, and she was our only visitor that she ever had.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's fascinating, it's I enjoy watching those shows just because they are so interesting.
How's your picture coming along?
It's coming along pretty well here.
He hasn't collared in 5 minutes.
Well, I'm looking for the caller. I was. How's yours coming along? Are you done?
Good. No, I'm not done.
Okay.
It's coming good though. I'm getting close. I'm getting close, but I'm not
okay.
done. That's why I'm like, hurry up and collar. I want to see yours done. I thought you'd be done way before me, and I'd have to wait. And you'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna end it now, Ron. You can't finish your picture again because we don't like you." It's like,
No. I'm just trying to make sure I choose the right color. Not that anyone would know that it wasn't, but
Yeah, that's true. Nobody'd know.
Well, this doesn't look as much like Chi-Chi as I had hoped. Chi-Chi's Ron's bird, for anyone who doesn't know.
Mm.
I should have just ignored the colors here and made it look like Chi-Chi. Did you take Chi-Chi for the walk too when you went with Bella?
yeah, she went for 2 walks. Me, her, and Bella earlier, and then me, her, Bella, and Chevy went tonight. So yeah, she went for 2 walks.
Wow.
She loves walks.
That is the only bird I have ever heard of that loves going on walks. I think that's pretty cool. Is it still warm where you are? Are you having nice weather? Because it got cold. We had 80 degrees, 83.
Yeah, it's nice so far. It
Yeah,
was nice today. It was cold, I think, the other day, like pretty cold. Now it's nice.
good.
Tomorrow, I think, it's supposed to be nice.
What's the weather been like in Georgia, Miss Bell?
I don't know. I haven't been out.
Oh,
No,
I mean,
it's hot most of the time.
is it
Yeah, sometimes we get rain.
like hot, like in the 80s, or
Yeah, it's not like in the 80s.
yeah?
No.
What's it like, say, in January in Atlanta?
I don't know. I sometimes I think I'm in a fog in January.
Does it ever get very cold?
Yeah, it gets real cold here.
Probably not like it is here,
I
though.
have a little electric heater in my bathroom. So I turn it on and I have different heat thermometers in my bedroom compared to my sister's.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
it's
okay.
been really hot. So
What's the coldest it usually gets down to in a winter, do you think? I mean, does
Uh,
it ever get into like the 30s or not really?
one time it did. It don't get that cold.
No, I wouldn't imagine it does.
No.
You probably don't get freezing very often.
Nope, we don't get it too bad.
Yeah.
We have a lot of protection here, generators and all that.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Didn't you have the generator moved from your old
Yep.
house?
The generator was moved and it's on this house.
Has it ever kicked on yet?
No, not yet.
That's good.
Yeah, it's got good electrician here, but it does kick off and on. So
Tests it out, right?
so it'll
Yeah.
charge the battery. Yeah, it does
Mhm.
that. I have heard it one time,
Yeah.
but it's more like on Judy's side. Oops, that went crazy. It's on Judy's side, so I don't hear it as much as I used to.
So you guys kind of have your own wings in that house? You and Judy?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Her side's bigger than mine. You're laughing. It's the truth.
Really?
Yeah. Her walk-in closet's huge. It could be another bedroom. That's how big her side is. My walk-in closet's like a little tiny china cabinet. No, I'm just kidding.
Did you guys design the layout of the house, or?
Yeah, but the only thing I don't like about it is I didn't really like the windows in the office. I think that was a waste because one thing, you can't open them. Two, I saw like a big wall I could be putting pictures on, but or cabinets or something. But
Mhm.
you got these windows that are useless.
Oh,
Can't open them, but they're just decorated. It's a decorative window. Yeah.
okay.
When in Rome, do what Romans do. No, they're not that cool.
But you're pretty happy with the way that it all turned out?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
You're not going to move.
Not unless I'm going to the cemetery.
Well, don't do
My next move.
that.
I'm not moving anymore.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind moving. Just.
Why don't you just not move? You probably pretty much like where you're at and just kind of turn everything off and go somewhere for about 6 months.
You know, I'm afraid the housing market's going to like really crash, you know?
Yeah.
I live in a really, really nice neighborhood. But I'm like, the home values I believe will go way down at some point. You kind of want to like cash it out, you know?
Yeah.
So
Where's your parents moved to?
they're about 7 miles from where I am.
Yeah.
They only moved about 3 miles from their old house. So,
Yeah.
but it's they had a very large house and they downsized, and it's much better for them. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it a gated community?
Their new place?
Yeah.
No. Mm-mm.
Is there gated communities where you live?
There are, but not very many. There's not really, no. I mean, a handful of them, but
How close do you live to Oprah?
Oprah? I don't think she lives in Chicago anymore.
But didn't she have her? How close are you to that place that she had her lives and stuff? Didn't she?
Oh, well, she had that. Not very close to that. No. But she used to have an apartment on the lake shore, and you could always see. Oh, it's like, oh, I know she has a penthouse there, so you could see it sometimes and think, oh, I wonder if she's in there.
Uh-huh. Cook her one of your Italian sandwiches and find out.
I
I
know
know
that.
Barbara Streisand, I thought she was over here in Georgia, in this somewhere Savannah, Georgia. I thought Barbara Streisand had a place there in Savannah, Georgia.
Hmm.
I think she does. I'm not sure, but
I know Oprah lives in Santa Barbara, California.
I bet she regrets that.
I'm sure she has places all over,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm surprised she don't have a place in Georgia.
Yeah.
She might. We don't know about it.
Did you live? Oh no, I was gonna say, did you live in Georgia your whole life? But I know you lived in Germany. You told me, right?
Yeah, my dad was in the military.
Yeah.
He was in the Air Force.
Mm.
How's life with Ron's coming?
Let's see. Where did he go?
Good, he's right here. Hello.
Oh, hi, Ron.
How's yours coming? You done yet?
It's getting there. I'm getting close. It's getting close. It'd be nice to finish it tonight. What time is it? Oh, okay. We'll just hustle through it. These pens feel more like painting than coloring. I love them.
That's good. You found something that you like.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's what it takes, a lot of different pens to find your pen mate.
Yeah, and for this particular application of this book, since it is kind of detailed, these are working well for this. But other things I like. So that's why it's like good to have a multitude of different options, So.
Is the Stock Explorer still with us?
Let's see.
I think mine turned off.
It was like about 10 minutes ago, so I'm not sure if she's still here.
Well, how many people's in the live? How many can you see?
4 right now. But we had 8 and 9, I think, at one point. So, I don't get huge views here. But like I said, I didn't really have a regular following too much. That's why I thought, well, I'm going to tell people about it and let some people know about me here, because there wasn't a lot of interaction from my viewers.
Baby, I'm yours. Baby, I'm yours. That song is on my mind now.
So you got any plans going on for the weekend coming up or anything?
Sleep. I might get lucky and do that cake. I do have my cake pan. I do have my stuff. I might feel foggy. I did buy some steaks, so I guess I'm the cook of the steaks and cut the watermelon. Thank you. Judy's boyfriend's not going to be in town, so I have to pull his job.
Is he normal? Do you grill? Is that what you're going to do?
I don't have a grill.
Oh,
I just fry them. I like to fry stuff. I'm a fryer. Pretty much all I can do, I'm used to on that stove.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I feel like crap lately, so sanding and cooking, that's kind of like a move for you.
Yeah. If you're not feeling up to cooking, then it becomes a chore.
Yeah. I was always hoping G to bring me a McDonald's Egg McMuffin this morning, but you can forget that. She ain't doing that. So I went crazy. I went to the grocery store. I was going to do where you show all your food,
Yeah, a haul.
Yeah, that's a shoot. I'm too damn good. I'm hungry. My phone's dead from watching everybody else, so I'm eating my food. There goes that. Oh, and then my sister said, let's go to the post office. Maybe somebody sent you something. So I got something for May Surfer.
Oh, nice.
So I got to do a mail call for that. But I told him it'll be later.
Yeah. I wonder what he sent you.
I have no idea. It's a big box. Laura the Scott Explorer sent me something.
Nice.
Some stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exciting to get
Yeah,
a
I love
package.
stickers. I like stickers anyway.
Yeah.
I have a whole bunch of stickers, books.
Mm-hmm.
I use them on packages and stuff. I haven't done it in a while.
Miss Bell, she said she wants you to show them off.
Do you want me to show them off?
Nora's here chatting in the chat.
Oh, okay, I'll show them.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
it's
see.
Miss Southern Bell doing mail call on this channel. So, do you not want me to do a mail call on my channel then? She said, yeah, I want it on all of them. This is what it looks like.
We'll do it in both places. Yeah, do it in both
I think
places.
she said
What
it.
the
She
hell?
says in a video. Oh, weird.
Okay, this is what it looks like, what she sent me. This
Oh,
is from
nice.
the Scott.
No, the
The
Stock Explorer.
I'm so confused, guys. I'm half
Oh,
asleep
that's
doing this.
okay.
You know
Well,
that.
she wants you to.
Let's
Yeah.
see how it looks.
It comes from Canada.
No, you can't open it. You gotta do it in a video.
Oh, I thought she wanted to do it in here.
No, you need to make a video
I'm not going to do a video. I'm doing a live when I do this mail call.
or live. Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all gotta quit bossing me around. I get confused. What are you laughing about? You think that's funny, you little gangster guy?
Gangster.
So y'all don't want to see what I've got here?
I mean,
she
I
said
do, but
she
we
said
wanna-
she said she thought you already opened them.
No, I haven't opened it.
She's savoring it.
That's why she was thought it was okay to show, but since you didn't open it, she wants you to save it and open it live.
Yeah.
Make up your mind, Nora.
So it'll be
What
a
day
surprise.
underwear you got on, Nora? Do you know what day it is? I wonder if they have those for men. Do they have men's underwear that has the dates on them like they used
I
to?
just always know Saturday is Batman Day.
Ooh.
Do they have this for men like Monday underwear, Tuesday underwear?
I've never
They
seen
have that
that.
for women. Isn't that crazy? Why do we
They
need
do.
it? Oh, you don't remember that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they got that.
Did you ever have
Show
that?
you, let me show you mine. No, I'm just kidding you. Fooled you. I could put up some lacy underwear and freak people out. This is an adult channel right now. Let me show you. I do have some pretty underwear that I've had for a while. I haven't worn them yet.
Bring it out.
You me too? No. Might get Nora. I'll send her a pair and she'll say, oh, right, these came from the Chicago's channel live. You wear these underwear. Put them on and pass them on. Put them on and pass them on. Wear them for a week. Then send them to Ass Lady.
Do you see what Nora said?
Just tell me. I don't want to look. Oh, my phone's dead.
That's funny, Nora.
Completely dead. Don't charge. It even tells you to charge it. to bring another device in here. I don't know why this thing don't charge. Let me charge it with this one.
Okay.
I don't know about these phones that don't charge.
She said she'll show you it in the basement.
Oh well, this phone's not charging. I think the hose worn out.
the hole. You got a lot of miles on that hole, honey.
I got a lot of miles on that one. You gotta get the hose and find this.
We wouldn't do that to you, Nora.
Scott, your hole's on the frequent flyer mile list. It's like,
Oh my god. We are getting closer here, people. We are getting closer to the end. It's weird that some of them don't have any numbers, though, you know?
maybe they're supposed to either be white or you decide which color you think will best fill it.
Ooh, okay. It's like a free space.
Maybe.
All right, good idea. It's probably supposed to be white, but we'll just go wild.
Scott, Nora asked you a question.
Oh, sorry. Oh boy.
This thing's so tired out, it's not even thinking. I'll have to charge it later.
I play all the positions.
Sometimes you have to play with them to get them to work it. Okay. I got me a snack.
Oh, look at you.
Let's alley this egg. It's time for a break. Ooh, it almost went live while I'm here. That would be wrong. Let me just go in the library.
Oh no, we won't kick you out, Nora. We love you.
What'd she say?
She's just kidding around.
She asked what position Scott played on the field.
Okay, that is.
How about you, Ron? Don't you want to answer that question?
This is the snack I'm going to try.
Oh, I'm a very hard pitcher.
Yeah.
Let's see what's-
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I don't
maybe
know if I believe you.
Is that the right side? No, that's not it. That way. Okay, here we go. This is what the owl said to me. Ooh, look at that. Look, Ron.
Oh, I want that now.
Scott better keep calling his birdie.
I'm coloring.
Look at that.
Mm. That looks
Mm.
yummy. I want that now.
I bought a whole box of them.
Good for you.
I'll
Yeah,
sell at
why
Amazon. I said, why not? Easter is over and the eggs are for sale.
not? Mm. How is it? Did you love
It's
it?
delicious. You know what? You could probably make a peanut butter jelly sandwich with this. There's so much of it peanut in here. Look at that.
Mm.
Oh, it's so, look at it.
Wow.
Break time.
White chocolate and peanut butter?
Mm.
Never had that before.
Mm. That's delicious.
Did you ever have one of those, Ron? I think he's eating one right now.
Yeah.
Is it
I
eating?
I don't have enough points left. I can't eat that.
Yeah.
But they're delicious.
Miss Bell will eat it for you. How's that? You can live vicariously through Miss Bell.
I will let you know that this is delicious. And I got a whole box of them. That won't you eat me, eat me,
Oh boy.
eat me, eat me.
Oh my God.
This is for you, woman, outdoor. The last bite, baby girl. Mhm. There you go, sweetheart.
Here you go, sugar.
Mm.
You love you some woman outdoors, huh?
That's the Stock Explorer's friend.
I know. You told me.
You're gonna traumatize Scott and Ron.
I know, I'm a little angel. I shouldn't hear things.
Oh, please.
Oh, okay.
You're the one that taught me everything. I never heard such.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's naughty.
He's a naughty boy, but we love it. Lizard and Muppy Gizzard. Is Noni May still alive?
Oh, she can go live for hours. God love her.
God love you too. He's not big.
Now when you're crafting or coloring, it just the time just fades away, and you look up like, what? It's been that long? Serious?
See, time flies when you're having fun. You know?
Peek, I cannot come back. Heck, what? What'd she say?
I peeked in, but I came back.
Oh. Is she still alive, Nor?
Yeah, what's going on over there? Tell us all the gossip.
Yeah, tell us what's going on in their channel.
Yeah. What did Inherited Stitches say? What about...
She says something about a penis.
Oh, okay. Well, we like that. I mean... She peeked in and said I and then laughed. That's okay. We're
I
glad you're back.
called her out in Haired Stitches.
What about her?
She did a tour of a grocery store.
Okay. I like her.
Yeah, she's cool. She's cool beans.
Yeah. She's talented at she sure knows a lot about crochet and all that. When Ron did his crochet, she did a video showing him how to do it a little bit better. That was very thoughtful.
Yeah, she can be very thoughtful.
Yeah.
She's going to the grocery stores for me now.
Ah.
She's
You know.
doing the shopping.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nora, go message her and tell her to come over here.
Live, so she's probably not gonna come.
She's on
No,
a panel.
she said she fuck.
She's in her she shed.
No.
She's in her she shed right now.
She said her live's over now.
Oh. She's on Facebook.
Oh, what message her about?
The bossy. I'm gonna get paid for the bossy.
Ron loves to boss people.
I'm just gonna send it to everybody. So everybody at what time is it now?
Yeah, let's see if who's awake and who. Hello, Barbara.
Judy May.
Hello.
All of them. Let's just wake them all up.
Welcome. Thanks for coming by, Barbara. We're just having a coloring session here.
I accidentally sent one to Scott. I sent one to KK. She probably won't come in anyway.
She always comes to your lives, doesn't she, Cake?
Yeah, sometimes she does, sometimes she don't.
I know I've seen her other places. I just don't know where I have seen her. Nani Mays, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes she'll come in, sometimes she don't. I don't pressure anybody to come to mine. You know, if they don't want to come, that's their business.
Yeah.
Hey, Angie.
Hey, Miss Angie, how are you? Thanks for coming by. We're just having a little coloring session here, and we're working away. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming.
What's up, Music 55KK?
Hello.
Hey, KK. Now, KK likes to color.
Oh, that's KK?
Yeah.
KK, you like coloring? You could
She loves
join.
coloring. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. See, oh, everybody's good color.
You have to
KK.
trust. Colorers, we love hanging out with people that love to do that. We've been at it for, oh my gosh, does it say 2 hours and 40 minutes already? How did that happen? Let's see, did you finish yours yet, Ron? I think you did.
I'm thinking about doing the background because I want to wait till you finish yours.
Okay.
Hey, it's me, Angie. Hey, sweetheart.
Scott, don't forget you can make people mods.
Oh yeah, I have
Just
to do that.
standard mods, though, not the other ones.
Belle knows KK real good, and we all know Angie real good.
Yeah,
And they're
all
both very,
people.
very
Oh,
sweet,
yeah. I'm
sweet,
just,
sweet people, both of them.
Not paying attention because I was coloring. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's okay. I'm just saying they're very sweet.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's
Welcome.
me, Angie's my head mod in my channel.
Oh, I know. Yeah, we were talking about you getting ready to go on your trip to visit Miss
Yeah.
Nancy. That'll be super exciting. I can't wait to see the fun times you guys are gonna have.
It'll be good to see her.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's up, Jack?
Hey,
Yeah,
Jack.
he's a good person too, so you don't have to worry about Jack.
Thanks for coming by.
Thanks, Jack.
Yeah, appreciate it. 7. So what else is going on tonight?
Awesome. Nora shared you out. Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you all for sharing us out and connecting
Yeah,
with
thank you,
everybody.
everybody. And hopefully more people join us coloring one day.
Yeah, that wouldn't be cool to have like a huge panel of everyone
Yeah, that'd
coloring.
be great. KK likes to color. She's very artistic.
KK, we're gonna have to have you on. That'll be fun. Yeah, do you color, Angie?
Very talented. And Barbara, she is a book writer. She does a lot of writing. I actually have her book.
Really?
Hold up, I'll show it to you.
That's interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of crafty people out there like Nani May and her crew. I've met a lot of people through her as well. She loves to have her lives. I think she might be live right now, actually. So
Yeah, Nora said she loves to draw. She's just at work right now, so cool. Maybe
Yeah,
one night
well-
she'll come up and draw.
another time we'll do that. I know you're always working nights, so and I'm always working days, so that
Oh,
makes sense.
Angie shared you out.
Thanks, Angie. I appreciate that.
Ask Miss Bell if she can send KK the link because KK said she would like to come up.
Okay, I think she's.
Yeah, when she gets back,
disposed of
whenever she
Mona,
gets back, yeah.
back, we will do that.
KK shared you out too. Oh, you guys are amazing.
Thank you so much. So this painting that I'm coloring picture I'm doing is a paint by number. So I'm
Okay,
like,
here's the one. Here's Barbara.
yeah, send KK the link if you would. She wanted to come up and
Yeah, Bella, do you got the StreamYard link? Because KK wants to come up.
I don't know how to do that. But here's
Scott, just put it in the chat.
oh yeah, of course.
yeah. See, here's the one that Barbara's in. This book right here, and I got this off of Amazon.
Tales from Frozen North. Okay.
And she's also in this book. Let's see if
Wow.
I can find what she wrote a little bit about. Hope she don't mind. I'm not going to read it, but I'm going to show you what hers is called, The Universal Tree, and this is what she wrote. So
That is so cool to be public.
yeah. So, and another person that's on YouTube is a poem writer. Barbara, are you still in here?
Here, I'm getting the link right now.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
This
Anybody
is,
that wants to come up, come on up. We'd love to have you.
this is from a poem writer,
Uh-huh.
Ken Allen Dronesville. This is one of his book.
Have you always been interested in coins, Miss Bell? I know you like that.
No, I'm a little bit of everybody.
Yeah, is that mostly because you got interested in it through people you've known on YouTube?
Poetry, though. This is also Ken Allen Dronesville. Yes, Barbara. I showed him the book. Do you have a new one coming out with a different name? Do you have something new?
Angie writes poetry.
Yes, I sent her a little book to write her poems in.
That is awesome.
We should have like a poetry night too.
Yeah, I've never been a.
She says she's here. She's in the.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm looking down here. Let me get you. Hey, KK. Welcome.
Hey everyone, how are you?
Hey, KK.
Great.
Hey, hello.
What's up?
I was cleaning back there.
Oh,
This is what I'm coloring right now.
that's beautiful. Wow, that's a
That
lot of
looks so
detail.
cool. That's cool. Is that a Hamza hand?
Yeah,
It's cool.
Wow. So what are you using? Markers
gel
or
pens.
gel pens? Okay.
Yeah, and then like some of my older ones, I used like color pencils to back.
Uh-huh.
Enid's here. Scott and my coloring channel is here. Make me blue.
Okay. Let me do that. Hey, Enid.
Yeah, so
That's
but I'm almost done with my book, so I'll have to look for a new one.
Oh, you should make
Yeah.
Barbara blue. She's the awesome. She's the author of that stuff.
Yes, Barbara's an awesome lady.
of course.
Thank you, Barbara, for coming in.
Thank you so much, you guys. How are you, Enid? Good to see you.
Thank you for coming up.
Yeah, that's really nice. We're always looking for fellow colorers and crafters and stuff.
See something. See if I can. Trying to make it so.
Yeah, setting it up is the hard part. Yeah, it's hard to
This.
get it just right.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a rigged one.
Yeah.
How was your bingo?
Oh, thank you, Ron. Thank you so much.
I went. We're up to
Oh.
53 people.
Well, that's good.
That's great. Oh, thanks for coming by, Enid. Appreciate it. Have a good night's sleep.
Bye.
Let me see if I could do it this way.
Have a nice sleep.
Let's take this.
I like your background, KK.
Oh, thank you.
Looks good.
This has all my pics from
Ah.
concerts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me see if I change my camera and you can see what I'm coloring. Okay, let's
Okay.
see. Doesn't mean it'll always work for me.
Yeah. I know. It takes a lot to get that camera set up just the way you want it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figured you weren't going to be that great kid. Let's see if we do that. Okay, then. There we go. Let's stick with that one. Experience go. See, I can participate too.
Excellent.
Thank you for having me up.
Oh, absolutely. I'm so glad you wanted to come up.
Yeah.
This morning.
I'm glad you're not seeing me lick my tongue and everything, Stick my tongue out there.
When you're coloring,
Yeah, sometimes I bite my lip or put that tongue out there.
yeah, kind
Probably
of.
have no idea you're doing it,
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
yeah.
A little tongue action while you color.
Yeah.
Why
Get
not,
my set of- Let me do this for one. Let me see if I can see now.
I am coloring an owl. It's me, Angie. I'm surprised you can't see what that is. What are you coloring, Miss Southern Belle? It's
Well, yeah,
me.
she's got a whole book of owls. It's
Yeah, when
really
I'm
nice.
finished coloring them, it's going to be your book, Angie. It's for you.
That's nice.
Hopefully, I'll have it all done before I come up. That's my mission.
Miss Southern Belle, thank you for the link to come out here.
Oh, you're welcome. It's always good to see you, KK.
Well, it's great to see you. I've been meaning to call you and that, and I'm just getting into that stupid Netflix. I'm going to have to stop that.
I'm
What are
into-
you watching on there? Anything
Almost
good?
anything and everything, sweetie. I even watch the foreign films because, and read the captions and that.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell them how good you can speak Chinese now.
Yabba dabba do.
I have never checked out any of the foreign films.
I have, but
Yeah.
I read the thing, but boy, you can't leave it still because you have to actually watch the film.
Yeah, it's kind of a work to do that, you know.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
not
lot of work.
Yeah.
Well, there are ones that are dubbed in English and that.
But it's not the same.
Well, you know what it is? What is really nice is that if you like clean movies, I mean, like not a lot of sex or anything in there, that's the kind of movies. I mean, that's all of them of the Oriental type ones. I'm
Oh,
not
see,
trying
we
to-
like a lot of sex. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, there's some on there that on the Netflix. Yeah.
Really?
Well, there was one called The Georgie Girl, and I thought, well, dang, girl, you got going on. You better Georgie Girl than I am. I was picking it up there now. I said, dang, girl, you working it. How did you do that? How did you stand on your head and do that number is what I want to know. I said, I don't believe that people really have that kind of wild sex in real life. You know they don't. Right, Life with Ron.
I got
I don't know.
You want to
plead-
weigh in on that, Ron?
You plead the fifth, Life with Ron. And then somebody says, "Yeah, I miss Southern Belle. They had sex like that in real life." Oh, come on, not back in the 1880s. Let's be serious. In the 1880s, those women were not that wild. They
were
couldn't
just
even get their
wild with it.
chastity belt off that fast. What are you talking about? Now, this time of day, they need a chastity belt.
Jack says he's 192 away from his 1K.
Oh, well, Chicago Life, you should check out Jack's channel and help him.
I will do
Yeah,
that.
Jack's a good old guy.
I will do
Yes,
that,
he
Jack.
is.
I love my
Absolutely.
Jacks.
Yeah.
He's working it though. He goes to every live I send him to.
That's awesome.
Yes, he
Every
does.
live.
I just often, if he ever works, you know what I'm saying? Because he's always on YouTube.
He's working YouTube, that's for sure.
Yeah. Enid is far away from 1K, she says. Well, that's okay. It takes some time, you know. How long have you been on doing YouTube, Enid?
She sponsors Noni May though.
Okay.
You know, she's on her live all the time and sponsors.
Yeah.
You know, that's I consider that sponsoring somebody if you're on their live that much. So she's kind of a sponsor, you know.
Well, you meet a lot of people going to lives like that, and
Mm-hmm.
It's a good way to grow, you know, your channel. I mean, you're meeting people that are in the same sort of.
I think the
genre.
new way to grow your channel is just post tons of shorts.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's that too. There's that too.
Yeah. Yeah, you sponsor Brenda's too. You're a good person. Doing a lot of sponsoring.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's how I met you, Enid, through Nani May. I would see you there all the time.
Yep. One day you're gonna get so big and then you can just wing off in Noni May and fly away. With a little chick baby.
Well, you're very talented, Enid. I mean,
Yeah, she's very
really. Did you learn a lot of that from? I mean, your name is on here at the Heritage Stitches, so I assume you learned a lot from your family members. But I don't know. After seeing Ron trying to learn it, it looked quite complicated to learn how to crochet.
Yeah.
So
At least for me, it is. I can't put my hands certain ways or they hurt.
I can't seem to get into that. You know, I tried sewing and I sewed the skirt backwards in the sewing class, and the teacher said, "That's okay. You can tear it all apart and re-sew." I said, I took that skirt and I threw it across the room. I said, "I'll get lots of money and I'll buy skirts sewn together."
Yeah.
I left the room. She said, "Well, I guess this ain't the class for her." Nope.
That was the end of your sewing career then?
Yes, I will never sew like that again.
Yeah, that's okay.
I didn't like it. You know, I'm sorry. I had a little bit of a temper. I mean, I made a mistake, and she said, "That's okay. Rip it all out and start over." No.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Angie.
Here's
Yeah,
what
lots of
I'm
money.
Thank you,
making.
Angie.
Here's what I'm making. These go in the car. They're garbage bags for your car.
Nice.
This is the doggy one. And this is a different style one where you can put. I put the doggies on there.
Oh, that's cute, the fabric.
That fabric, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I made I made some totes and that.
Oh,
So I've been
nice.
doing a lot of sewing.
Yeah.
Not well, but it stays together.
That's good. I'd like to learn how to sew. There's a lot of simple alterations,
Hmm.
things like that. Just, basics. It would be good to know to get a sewing machine and know how to do some of that stuff myself. I just
This I
picked
like
up a
this
bunch of
thing.
stuff that I had brought off to the tailor. It was $150 some odd to
Yeah.
have stuff done. And I'm like, this isn't that complicated. I could probably learn how to do some of this.
Well,
I
you know
use him and tape when it's stuff to him.
what? You know what? Don't buy a Singer.
Oh, yeah?
They're not that great. I mean, I'm literally fixing mine like 2 or 3 times a day.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes it takes like 5-10 hours just to get that thing to go back in shape. And I mean, I was a Singer person when I was little. I mean, they were the best product. Buy a Brothers. They're a lot better.
Huh. Oh, that's good to know. I would have thought Singer would have been the thing to go with.
Great
Mhm.
review, KK.
Pardon me?
I said that's a great review to tell him that.
Yes.
So you said you sometimes have to work on it for
Oh yeah.
hours just to get it unstuck?
Yeah. Well, what happens is it goes out of a line, and you have to take all of it all apart and try to fix it. So it's the needles down correctly, and
Mhm.
it's just a long process of doing everything, because you might get your needle to go down there correctly, and then when you bring it back up, it's hitting the bobbin holder. So it's like you have to really. I keep it apart until I get the right sewing part of it.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, it can be very much. I'm
Yeah,
in the months of trying to start my concert quilt. All my
mhm.
concert t-shirts quilt.
Oh, really? That's a
Yeah,
good
I have
idea.
them already. It's just if my sewing machine would stay good for a few days, I could get it done.
Now, is this the sewing machine you've had for many years, or is it?
Well,
you
it's
know-
a pretty much new one. I never used it. It sat in my cupboard for a long time. I'd say it's like about 4 years old at the most.
Wow, that's it?
Yeah.
Wow, that's horrible that it's giving you that many problems. Yeah, that would be so frustrating. I would just be like, I'm never sewing again.
Yeah.
You
In a
know?
way, it is like that.
Yeah, I definitely would not have time to deal with something like that.
KK is a fighter, though, when it comes to something like a computer or a
Yeah.
machine or something. I said, what are you doing? I'm fixing this machine, and they ain't going to beat me this time. I'm going to fix it. Okay, well, bother you. Bye.
Well, that's because I'm mechanically inclined more than I am of reading, writing, and all that,
Yeah,
Mhm.
but you're a fighter to learn, though. That's
Oh,
what I
yeah.
do.
Wow.
I'll call her sometimes. Say, do you know how to do this? No. Okay, I'm going to figure it out. Okay, bye. And then if I figure it out, I'll call her and say, I know how to do this. Well, how do you do it? And I'll tell her. And she says, okay, thank you.
Scott, do you
Yeah.
got KK's channel and everyone's channel from this channel? You know what I
Have
mean?
you been
What do you mean?
have you been subscribing to ours? Is what he's saying.
Oh, I don't think so.
You just click on their name, like you go to make them a mod, and you say go to
Okay.
channel, and you just go back and do that, and go back and do that.
Okay, go to channel. Got it. Let me do that then. Okay. See, Ron helps me with all this stuff.
So, Miss
Well,
Southern
that's
Belle, I think I'm gonna do an overnighters, 1 day a week.
Overnighters.
Yeah, where I'll have open chat to playing games.
Yeah, but you know the game I like. Nobody won't put it in their chat. Pisses me off.
You want Hangman?
In the chat, not up on the top. In the chat, and I like playing Hangman. And there's this one guy, he's in all the coins channels, and he'll beat me. And I said, I think you cheat. He said, and he'll laugh. Miss Southern Belle, I don't cheat. You just slow. I said, ah!
Good night, Angie.
Oh,
Good
night.
night, Nina.
Night.
I do like Hangman. I like
Thanks
the
so much
game.
for coming by, guys. I appreciate it.
Yes, if we had Hangman in the chat this day, just to play the Hangman game. Well, there's poker too.
We should do that sometime, yeah.
Well, a lot of them are doing that one where you have to make as many words out of the letters
Yeah,
right now.
I like that. I like to see if I can do it, and then if I win, I'm excited.
Mhm.
I have a good feel good moment. See, and if I lose, I tell that person that won, you cheated, and then they laugh. They just tell me I'm not fast enough.
Well, that's one thing with certain games and that.
Yeah, but it's fun to be in a chat while they're playing, going through coins. You don't have to watch them go through the coins the whole time, and then you get to see that. You know, you don't have to be looking at their coins all the time. You can look at the Hangman.
Well, yeah, but I was saying what's nice is with games that you get the right kind of game and it's very entertaining
It's
for the
addicting.
chat to work with.
Yeah.
Now, I never like to watch people do their coins.
Yeah, that's why the games are real important.
People
So
just show their coin
would-
collection. Is that what they do?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm finished with that.
That looks awesome. Now I gotta start a new one.
Okay, let's see.
Let's see it. I'm sorry, I wasn't looking.
You gotta show it to them again, but they missed it.
I missed it.
Oh, he missed it?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. Beautiful job.
Let's see which one's
Wow, so you're almost done with that book, huh?
I got that one.
So, what made you guys start coloring?
Ron, he inspired me. He said, let's do something on a live and we can have something to look at, while we're talking. And so I was not a colorer, but then Miss Southern Belle sent me this book and Ron sent me a couple of books. So yeah, I gotten into it that way. Enjoying it too.
Oh, it is. It's I've colored for years, and I used, for some of them I took and did a montage of it,
Mhm.
Whatever it's called, and made things out of them.
Yeah. That's great. Ron, what made you decide to start coloring? Maybe he's not here.
I've just always continued to color. Like I think everyone colors as kids. And I just ever since then just continued it on. I just,
Yeah.
it's very relaxing to me, and like my mind's always racing because I have like ADHD and all kinds of things where I'm just always like my mind wants to jump around.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So coloring just allows me to just like focus on the picture and the colors, and that's all my brain really thinks about in that time.
Yeah.
So it helps my brain relax.
Very good.
Yeah.
I think this is done too. Although there are white spots, but they have no numbers, so I'm assuming they're supposed to be that way.
I'm trying to color with these glasses
good.
not for this.
Now you gotta make it short with that one, Scott. What's that one song? The rock. What's that song called?
Rockin' Robin.
Yeah, Rockin' Robin.
Tweet, tweet.
Yeah.
Tweet, tweet.
Yeah. I put up some of my old concerts on my channel with Kane Brown, Dirk Bentley, Cole, Swindell, and I'm not sure who else I put up.
Nice.
So if you just want to listen to some music,
Sure. We'll check it out.
when you have time. How's your mother feeling, Scott?
She's doing better. She had, COVID, so she got on that. Well, what is the medication? I forget what they call it. Paxlovid, I think it is. And I'm amazed how fast that has helped resolve it, because I had COVID and, I was sick an entire week, like in bed sick, and it was awful. So they had given me that and I didn't take it because they said, well, it can have some side effects like, oh, I don't know, you could stop breathing or something, or like you might have. And I thought, you know what? At that point, I was like isolating. And I'm like, if I stop breathing, no one would know that. I'm going to die. So I was just like, I'm not doing it. But, my mom's 73. So the doctor said, no, you should take this. And so, it resolved it in, like, I think it's only been about 4 or 5 days, 4 days, I think. So, she's still trying to isolate, and staying to herself in the house. But she's like, I feel so much better. So, yeah, you got to get on that medicine fast, though, within the first couple of days. So I will recommend it. And I was glad to have it on hand then, because I didn't take it when I got COVID the first time. And now I'm like, well, I have it. So if it ever happens again, God forbid, I can just take that. So, yeah.
well, check on the expiring date of it, because some you think it would last a long time, but some of the COVID medicines don't last that long.
Yeah.
They're only good for, like 3 months or so.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
If you
it's
put 'em in
not
the
like any
freezer.
other normal pill.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to check that. 'Cause
See
it's
if you can
probably-
put them in the freezer.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard somewhere too that they said that pretty soon they're going to stop providing the testing supplies through your insurance. Right now you can get a certain amount free to have on hand.
Yeah.
And they're saying that, well, they're no longer going to be required to give you those for free. So we should sort of like check with our insurance and see how many we're entitled to get and take them if you can now, because they'll be charging for them in the future.
When you had it, you just remember the symptoms, right?
Yeah. Well, I was, we had a little outbreak at work. And so somebody that I worked very closely with had gotten it. And then I started not feeling well, like within a day or so. We were so busy at work. And I said, I'm not feeling well. Somebody at work has just gotten this. I'm afraid that I have it. So I was testing, and I tested twice and it was negative. And, they were like, well, come into work because we really have so much going on. Just stay in your office. I was like, I don't really want to do that, but I guess, and then another person got it and another person got it. So it was like, if you're busy at work, just stay home anyways, because it's not worth infecting anybody else. And
Can you not work at home?
it was just a really busy time where we had a lot of stuff that I needed to be in the office. And so, yeah, I could, but they wanted me to come in. So, and of course there was one person there, despite the warnings, kept coming in my office. And I said, please, I'm not feeling well. And we have COVID coming, going around. So don't come in here. He came in 3 times that day.
Yeah.
Well, of course, he ends up getting it too. It's like, I told you, do not come in here,
I told you so.
Yeah. So, and of course, then he ended up taking it home and giving it to his wife. And it was like, I don't know.
See, back when I worked, people would come to work sick.
Yeah.
And I would, I got everything, real, I had no immune system pretty much.
Yeah.
Just breathing your air, I would get it.
Mhm.
And I'd have to work around these people who are sick, and then I'd stay home because I got the worst of it,
Yeah. Yeah. And I think like, even my office is separated from everyone, and I think that's why they were like, "Oh, just come in because you've tested 2 or 3 times and it's negative, so you're probably fine, and your office is secluded, so it's
Yeah.
fine." But we do hand paperwork. Paperwork goes back and forth between us, and I think it's so contagious. Just handling the paperwork that somebody else was handling could infect you.
Yeah.
Put a booger on it and follow through.
See, when my husband had his colon cancer, I think he had it because he had to be isolated for, and no one told me what he had, but
Uh-huh.
he was isolated for about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks.
Mhm.
So, and
Yeah.
they had him on the vent too.
Oh,
So I assume, but I mean, they never said it that he had it. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And that's before the breakout came out.
Okay.
Yeah, this was like way before. It was like
So they didn't even really know
months.
what it was, probably.
Yeah, it was like 2 to 3 months before it. So
I think I had family, relatives that a good 4 months before anybody ever heard of COVID, they had gotten it, and they were so sick. They were home for 2 weeks. They were just like deathly ill.
yeah,
And it's like in hindsight, oh yeah, they definitely had it, but nobody knew what it was.
yeah, no one did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like here's a good clue why I think he did have it. One, he was on like 5 different kind of antibiotics.
Mm-hmm.
He was in a room by himself. He he was had cancer, so he just had his operation on it, his colon and that too. So
Yeah.
I figured, yeah, he had gotten it from someone.
Yeah, I think, and then when you're in that condition, your immunity is so reduced that it would be a miracle not to get it in a situation like that. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. It's scary to think back. I mean, we've now been through this for so long, but
Yeah,
to think back to those early days, how scary that was. I mean,
definitely.
no vaccine, and you were just terrified that
Well,
if you
because
were,
no one knew exactly how it was being spread. That's
Yeah.
the hard thing about diseases. It's the beginning stages of something like that we don't know how it is. That's the
Yeah.
scary part.
yeah. And you remember all of those COVID centers that were set up all around the country, and they would have hundreds and hundreds of people there. And just, and I was vaccinated when I got COVID. So, imagine how it was for those that weren't vaccinated. I mean,
Yeah.
I was sick in bed for a week, I can't even imagine how sick you'd have been without having the vaccine,
Yeah.
So, no, it's awful. I mean, I know of people that, that passed away from it. I'm sure we all probably have somebody that or through someone. And there's a lot of people that are no longer here because of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's life. The
Yeah.
God won a whole bunch of his flock back. So
Yeah, it was awful. So, and now it just keeps sort of mutating. So we'll
Yeah.
probably never be completely free of it.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of time, also the doctors are calling some things COVID and wasn't even COVID.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're just doing it to get some help from the government. So sometimes there was some cases it wasn't COVID, and they're calling it COVID.
Okay, because they had all of them classified under there because they could not really say if it was or wasn't COVID that caused it, the deaths and that. So that's why all the insurance company and the government and all them were saying about, hey, this is COVID, because it was a big thing that they could write off on.
Well, one was a car wreck, and we know that wasn't COVID.
Mm.
No, well, okay, car wreck, but why did he wreck?
Mm.
Was he sick?
Had a heart attack.
Okay, he could have still been sick in a way, and he had a heart attack with it and that.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything. The biggest thing is when they had to go and bury these people. They had no idea how to bury people because they didn't know if it would contaminate the ground itself.
Yeah. And the funeral directors and mortuary staff, imagine how terrifying that was for all of them.
Yeah.
Not knowing if they're going to catch it from handling the deceased.
The bodies and
yeah, that must have been just so scary.
I mean, thank God I wasn't. I worked in the medical field, and if that would have happened to me, I was there. No, I would never survived.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. I'm sure a lot of those people just were didn't know what to do. It's like this is your occupation, and I'm sure they felt a sense of duty, but at the same time,
Well,
working all those hours too. Gosh.
Mm-hmm. See, I worked for a nursing home, so they had the right to not let you go home.
Mm.
If you lived in 5 miles from the nursing home, they could call you in. And the thing is when you get hired, that's one of the things they do stress on you is if they need you, you're there. And because it was a county job too, so.
Yeah. So had you been done with that job, long before COVID had started?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got injured while I was there. I was on the floor where there were 600-pounders, and there was only 3 aides trying to lift, a 6-pounder, turn the person or lift them out of bed or whatever,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know how you did that. Wow.
Oh, that's why I got injured.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm only 5'2".
Yeah.
It
There's
was,
only so much they can expect you to be able to do.
yeah. Well, no, they expected you.
They probably expect you to do it all on your own.
Yeah. Well, you had fellow coworkers that would go hide.
Yeah.
Seriously, go hide so you didn't get their help.
Mm.
And
see, that's terrible because they know firsthand how horrible and difficult that is, and then to not help you, knowing that you're a small woman. How are you possibly going to do this alone? Yeah.
Hey, if I had to do it, I made them. I was glad that I made them in bed. You know what I'm saying? That's.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to just do what you got to do, I guess, and just modify it to the way you can get it done.
I've done it, believe me. I put 600-pounders in bed on the Hoyer lift.
Yeah. Jeez.
The 600 ones had special Hoyer lifts that went over their beds.
Okay. So is that like it's electric, right? I mean, you don't have to like.
Yeah, it's electric. Yeah.
Wow.
But the problem is sometimes that would break down, and these people had the right to be up anytime and every time they wanted. You could just put them in bed, and about an hour later they went back out. Now, mind you, you have 23 patients to put in bed and that, and you only get like 5 minutes, 10 minutes to work, to take care of that person, and they wanted to be back out of bed even though you put them in bed. I was on second shift is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. So how many patients would you generally have to be responsible for at once?
23. Full care.
Oh
Full
my
care.
God. That's incredible.
Well, that's because that's the government's 23 to 1 aid. But when they made that regulations or whatever you want to call, they were pretty much self-care type people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now they're not.
Yeah. So what happened? Like, how many people, staff members, were supposed to be with you on the shift?
Well, we went from having 6 to 7 aides down to 3 aides. Yeah.
Wow. Unreal.
We were supposed to have 3 nurses, 1 RN, and 2 LPNs. We were lucky to have 1 RN and an LPN that goes between 2 floors. So it was like, and you know what made me laugh is I said to some of these people, I said, when we were losing aides and they weren't replacing them, I said, don't do it. But I feel sorry for the resident. I'm saying they're going to make you keep doing it that way. I feel bad for the residents and that. I'm just, I do too. But I know my body is not going to want this that long. Next thing you know, we were losing people because no one wanted to do the 23 people. You know?
Yeah. I mean, there's only so much you can
do, yeah.
take, yeah, before you're just injure yourself.
Ron go?
I think he went off to bed, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't like my voice. That's why.
Oh no, I think he goes to bed really early normally, so
Yeah.
I think he was not wanting to interrupt and just dipped out.
He does that sometimes. You'll be up here with, and then all of a sudden he'll disappear.
Yeah.
Did he say he was leaving on the?
He did text. He texted me on Instagram saying I'm gonna go. So that's okay. We had a good man. He was on here for hours and hours with us. So.
Yeah, he was on here for hours. He gets tired real easy.
Yeah. I'm just gonna grab something to drink real quick. I'll be right back. So I'm just gonna mute myself for a moment here, and I'll be right back.
So what you been up to, Miss Southern Belle?
Just taking care of business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just living with my sister and living here, and she's got this decorator coming every once in a while, putting up pictures and new rugs and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just doing what I'm doing.
I should be doing paperwork, but I decided to look to see who was on YouTube and that. So let's see if I find a nice like.
I hate doing paperwork.
Yeah.
I never liked it, so it's not my favorite thing. I've done it.
Yeah. I think we all have done it. It's just that It's not one of the greatest things we like to do, you know?
Yeah.
I am trying to. Oh, okay. Tab's not opening for me. Oh, here's some light blue. Come on, come out of there. So now you use marker?
I use markers now. A while ago, I was using glitter pens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using a marker on this one.
All right.
Get this part. So what's your plans for tomorrow, Miss Southern Belle?
I don't know. I just live one day at a time.
Oh, I thought usually you do know that you're going to go out to the store.
Oh, I got to do a mail call. I know that from
No,
a surfer and
Nora, right?
yeah, Nora, the Stock Explorer.
Yeah.
So other than that, that's about.
Yeah, I want to see what you got from Nora.
I know she probably wants to see what she's got from me too, because it came from Canada. So
It came from Canada?
yeah, she had it sent from Canada.
Oh.
Yeah,
Any ideas what it might be?
stickers.
Okay.
Some kind of stickers that she has sent to me.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mhm. So what do you do with your sticker? I remember you, I think you've shown us your stickers before, right?
Yeah, it's on the truck.
yeah, they go in the truck.
That's nice.
I haven't done that in a while. I've got stickers that need to go on the truck, but I haven't put them on there yet.
How many do you think you have on there?
A lot of stickers.
Mhm.
I've covered up other stickers with other stickers.
Did you ever show it on your channel? Your
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I have to check for that.
shout out.
So where how do people, these people make these stickers? Where
Well,
do
you take like your little thing, it says Chicago Life face, and you take it and you go. I just would use Amazon. I just would go small and just do one batch of them there and see how it does. And do like a 2 inches and just kind of fix your face in there. I have a lot of abs that can make, work your stickers. A lot of abs.
Hmm.
You can put your name in there. To me,
Mhm.
my advice is if you're going to do it on Amazon, it's your first time, go get a picture of yourself. Make sure your name's on there and everything that you do on that one picture. And then take a picture of it with your camera and then go to Amazon and put it on there.
It depends on how many stickers you want, too. You know?
Yeah.
I start off small. I just ordered some can openers. I think they're can openers and they're keychains.
So there'll be like stuff that just makes customized.
Yeah, you just say
Merch.
customize stickers, or you can use your logo or your name.
Logo. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Now, see me, I use Canva.
Yeah.
I like the Canva.
Uh-huh.
I just go with what I have already. Amazon.
Yeah. That's your favorite.
Yeah, that's who I've always been with. So I've always been an Amazon baby.
Oh, Nora is back.
She said goodnight to Angie. Angie's been long gone.
Yeah.
That should be
Oh,
good.
there's Life with Ron.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Ron. There you are, bud. Thank you so much.
You're such a sweetheart, Life with Ron.
That's awesome.
I'll get that cake out to you with that guy when he jumps out.
So was last night the night you were up super late, Miss Bell?
Yeah, I was up. I've been up a couple of nights. One night I didn't go to bed. I didn't go to bed at all. I stayed up, and I thought somebody broke into KK's channel. I said, "Is this naked menu?" And she says, "Yeah, I changed my profile." I said, "Shit, I thought somebody broke into your account."
Oh.
She said, "No, I was just fooling around."
It's a gorgeous naked man. What's the problem?
Well, I thought somebody broke into your account.
I know that, but I'm just saying.
Because I went further in and looked at other stuff, and I said, "Ooh, she wouldn't be connected to this person." So I thought, then for sure, I thought, oh, hell, I'm going to call her on her phone and say, she said, yeah, so.
And what she doesn't know was I didn't get any sleep the night before, so I've been up, and that's when I finally was just getting some sleep.
Yeah.
And she
Sorry.
called.
At 8:30 in the morning.
Well, I went to bed like about 6 and 7 o'clock in the morning.
Well, at least I care about you.
I know you do. And I love you. I care about you. You know that.
I love you too. I love everybody. Except that one up in Canada.
We know.
I don't think about people like that anymore.
That's good.
Leave them in the past, huh?
Yep, that's what I've been doing, trying to I unsubscribe to a lot of people's channels because, you know, I don't want it. I don't want two-facers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep. There's a lot of good people, but, you know, it's like you gotta
Yep.
find them. And it's not always immediately apparent who they are. And, you know, you get to know, though, over time. Start to realize. Yeah.
Well, the thing that made me the most is she said she'd never do that and that. And she got around some people, and next thing I know, they're pushing her channel and everything. And next thing I know, she wasn't talking to me anymore.
Who
Really.
was it?
I'm not going to mention it. It's not important, really.
Uh,
Yeah.
So I pretty much like I said, gave up on YouTube, and all I do is do my games, go and visit some people every once in a while,
Mhm.
and that. But I'm pretty much off of YouTube.
Yeah. Do you miss it or not so much?
There is times I don't get to like see Miss Southern Belle as much as I'd like because
Mhm.
I forget to go back on, you know, and
Yeah.
you know how it is if you turn turn it on, you're going to stay there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Now, I had my bingo tonight, and I'm still on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, did you host the bingo, or were you at?
Yeah,
someone-
yeah. I have bingo every Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 6 p.m. We just have fun.
Yeah.
You know, it's just for fun. And we do
Mhm.
some races, and we do last man standing and that. So,
Cool. I like that. Do you do bingo, Miss Bell?
no, she don't like it.
You don't like bingo?
Well, I was there supporting you.
Yeah, she was. She always supports me. Wonderful,
Mhm.
wonderful lady she is.
Do you do
Yeah.
bingo in real life, KK, or just virtually like this? Like, do you?
Just on YouTube. We have the numbers and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
The game itself runs automatic.
Oh,
I
okay.
like to go shopping. My best friends are that I watch a lot of is Zesty Girl, and I wish that Zesty Girl would go live. And
What kind of stuff does she do?
she does a lot of packages unboxing, and she's in Australia. She does like food, and then
Mhm.
there's Angie Hart 67. She does a lot of shopping where she goes into TJ Maxx and everything. She does lives, and she's in the swimming pool sometimes. She started doing lives. Thank God.
Excuse me.
And Lexi Lux does pocketbooks now.
Mhm.
So there's just really I like to see what's in the stores. You know, because everybody's got a different
I know
looking
you love
store.
that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I went back to designing my purses, taking old purses and designing them,
Mhm.
changing them up.
Wow.
KK sent
So
me
you
a
bring-
Chanel pocketbook.
Really?
No, not a Chanel. It's called. It starts with a C,
Coach.
Coach.
but to me, it's like a Chanel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Have you been back to that Marietta Antique Mall that you would always go to, Miss Bell?
Yeah. What?
Have you been back to that Marietta Antique?
I go there pretty often. Yeah. Yeah. It's a nice shop.
Mm-hmm.
I bought baseball cards and stuff from them.
Oh, okay.
They're an interesting shop. There's only so much shopping you can do, you know.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. It's easy to get shopped out.
Yeah. Then there's the real world.
Well, it's kind of an escape, right?
And then there's the real world. Oh my God.
Mhm. Yeah. Does your sister love shopping too?
Oh yeah, she likes to do the shopping too.
Mhm.
I do the shop kicks when we go shopping because we go to some place that sells makeup, and I always get like 200 points there, so I just go with her to do the shop kicks. Use her gas. What the heck? I mean, she's driving, and I'm praying while she's driving. She gets mad at the drivers, and I like to hear her comments.
Yeah.
Cindy's going to entertain her this weekend. Boy, Cindy don't know what she's getting into, huh?
Yeah. Do you have any pets, Miss Bell?
Judy. No, I don't have any. Every time I mention a pet, my sister puts it down. Says, "Oh, but you don't want to clean up after that, do you? That'd be a lot of work." I said, "Go fish." No, you don't want that. It's a lot of work to feed it. Yay! It's obviously.
Wow, she's really convincing you not to get one.
Yeah. She said, "Where would you put them? There's no room in your office. I could put them in my bedroom." No, he'll watch you take your clothes off and die. Such an encourager she is. She says, "You don't really want one." I said, "I want one of those angel fish." "Oh, you don't want one of those. Oh, you have to do this. You have to clean out the tank, blah, blah, blah. And you have to be the one to do it, you know? Like, I'm a 2-year-old. I don't know this, you know? I didn't know this. I couldn't hire a maid or anything to clean out the fish tank. Well, no, you can't do that. No, it's a lot of work. It costs you millions of dollars. Wow.
My parents had a fish years ago that committed suicide. It jumped out of the tank.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, they found it on the floor. Like it had just jumped right out of the tank.
That's what they said. You know, they wanted to get rid of it. That's what they're telling you, so you won't be sad.
That'd be
But the
funny.
truth is, they killed it so they wouldn't have to have it in the house anymore. No, I'm just kidding. I'm awful, Anna. But you know, some of them probably do that.
Oh, probably.
So, okay, let me just take that dog up to the kennel because this
Oh,
kiddo. I know.
Well, fish seem like they would be a great thing, and then, you know, you have to empty that tank like quite often to keep it clean, and
Well, if
Yeah.
they want
A
to poop
lot
so
more
much, I
yeah.
wonder why they don't make dependable diapers for them.
And then you get like the algae in the tank, and you know, it's like it loses its luster.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like I thought this was going to be way more fun than it was.
Why don't you get the fake fish like I did?
Yeah, fake fish.
Yeah, pretend it looks like it's swimming. You know, every time I get sad and I want a fish, I put it in the water and watch it wiggle.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Yep.
That'll get you out of your depression for one fish.
Just get a screensaver. It'll look like the tank, and
Yes. Actually.
Well, watching fishes takes your blood pressure down.
okay.
Yeah, it's very good for your blood pressure that you watch it for about 15-20 minutes a day or longer. Depends on how high your blood pressure is, but yeah, it's one of those great things for your blood pressure.
Interesting.
I never knew that.
No,
Yeah.
I have a painting of koi fish. That's about as close as I get to having fish.
At least you don't have to clean up the poop. and everything.
Right.
Dan has fish. This guy, he's from the UK, and I'll go in there and he'll say something, but he'll cuss a little bit about the fish. And I'll say, to me, it sounds like it's kind of fishy over there. And I always put funny comments in there. I get tickled at him. He's just really comical.
You follow quite a few people from different countries, like
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. There's a lot of nice channels from the UK, and there's some mean ones too. They're not all sweethearts.
really.
No. Like that one that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a setup, and you know it.
Yep.
Yeah, you meet all types, don't you?
Yep.
And you've been doing YouTube for many years, haven't you, Miss Bell?
Not as much as KK has.
Oh,
She's
really? How long you been doing it, KK?
About 6 years.
Oh wow.
She's probably been on it longer than I have. I don't think I've been. She's probably been on it more active than I have as far as doing certain things. I haven't done that many things.
You got more videos than I have.
You know what I mean? Experience with other channels and stuff.
Oh no, my experience are weird, bad.
I don't think anybody has good experience with a lot of channels. I think it's very rare.
What's the worst experience you had on YouTube?
Who you asking?
Either one of you.
What do you call them worse?
What do you call?
What are you considered worse?
Oh, worst. I don't know. Did you have like any really bad fallings out with people that you were like really close with, or?
Oh yeah, for 4 years.
Yeah.
I had a naked guy on my panel. Well, not my panel. Yeah, my panel a couple of times. So
You did.
yeah, I finally got him caught. Finally caught his name in that, so I could report him.
And did anything
I'm
happen?
wondering what kind
Yeah,
of.
he lost his channel. He
Oh.
couldn't. Yeah, because he was a naked guy.
Is he the one from North? Is he the one from?
I
New
don't
York.
know. I don't know where he was from because, like I said, this is when I first started.
Oh,
So would he just? It was somebody you didn't really know, and he would just.
No, I was new to YouTube, and he came up at the panel,
Yeah.
and next thing you know, he's how you click people come up.
Yeah.
Now you know to look
Yeah.
before clicking up, and he came in naked with his thumb in his mouth and his little private thinking it was a big thing, But like I said, I don't anymore. I don't give a shit about anything.
did you say? Is that all you got?
Oh man.
Well, I don't get it done to me anymore, so that's one good thing about it.
What?
Well, yeah, you're lucky that they didn't like YouTube didn't hold it against you, even though it's not your fault. But I
Yeah.
know that people can lose their channels over stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
That's really he could have really messed up your channel.
Yep.
But did you say? Is that all you got?
No.
Show me more. Show me more. Show me more.
Well, good that YouTube actually, went against him and not you, because I never understood that. Why they would, you're the innocent, you're the victim, and it doesn't make sense to penalize the person who didn't do anything,
Well, I had reported him, but I didn't know his name
Mhm.
until one time someone says, "Hey, Kathy, go click the 3 dots above his name and get his real YouTube name."
Mhm. Yeah.
So that was what I had to do is
Wait
get
for
his
it to
real
happen.
name.
Yeah. They probably go to channels where they know people are.
Roots lose his channel because of something like that.
Who did?
Cajun Roots lost his channel because of somebody doing
Oh yeah, I was going to ask. He was talking about that on Card Guru's channel, but he didn't exactly say what happened.
He put you know how you click people what they're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and in that picture of that person was naked or was a bat,
Yeah.
let's say a penis.
Mm-hmm.
And then they shut it down right away. So
Wow. So he lost his channel because of just the actions of.
yep.
Wow.
He
See,
was
that
sad
just
about
doesn't make sense to me.
He
He
had
was-
just made 1K too.
Oh,
That was a setup. Somebody don't like him.
yeah. And then they may have even reported themselves if they were like on a mission to destroy his channel. They could have done that and then reported themselves. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they were on a mission to hurt him.
yeah. And if he didn't, a lot of newer channels, they're not going to know what to expect or
Yeah,
what to
you're
even
right.
think about. You're not expecting.
Somebody didn't like him or was jealous, or
Yeah.
We had this one that stalker, and he
Really?
reported her and reported her and reported her, but turns out they never did anything to her and that. So if anybody, it could have been her. Set him up.
Like
Yeah.
put someone up to it, type of a thing. Yeah.
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 probably her.
Wow. I wonder why she was.
Was she from the UK too?
I don't know where she's from or who it was. All I know is she used to come in and under different names and that. So
That is so crazy to me. I mean, I know that kind of stuff happens a lot, but it's just like,
yeah,
my gosh, what is
Done
wrong
with
with
this
people?
one?
wow, you color fast.
Wow, you did another one?
Yeah,
You all done?
Huh?
Wow,
Yeah, I'm done with it. See,
that's great.
I already had the outline done before I came up on the live. I know better.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, yeah.
well, guys, thank you for having me up, and I
Well,
appreciate
thank
it.
you for coming up. Yeah, we'll have to do this again sometime. Thanks for
Sure.
coming.
That's
Yeah.
the next one right there.
Oh, that's
Trying to
going
get
to be
all
our
my
next one.
list on my pens.
Yeah.
So, love and respect to y'all. I mean, God
thank
always
you.
bless you with love.
Thank you so
You
much for
too.
coming.
Yeah, it was
Have a
fun.
beautiful rest of the night. It's
Yeah,
good seeing you, and thanks for coloring with us.
Yes.
absolutely.
Love you.
That's- That'll be
Have a
my
blessed
next
day.
one.
All right,
Happy
bye-bye,
Wednesday.
KK.
Well, I'm guessing
It
we're
was fun,
colored.
yes. I think we're colored out for one night, huh?
Oh, yeah. Well, bye.
All right, bye-bye. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Let's see where the arrow is. That's X.
here, I'll
Mark this
do it.
one.
Good night, everyone.